Black women are the leaders of this culture. And if we aren't happy and satisfied, it's going down.
Well, my scanning ass fellas, I spending that money fast, 20s, 50s, 100s cash. Boy, going that Goyard bag, boosting ladies where y'all at, stuffing that shit in your bag, just to flip it, pop some tags. Girl, going that Goyard bag, spend that shit, spend that shit, spend that shit, baby, spend that shit. Spend that shit, spend that shit, spend that shit, baby, spend that shit. Woo!
For every man, there's a woman.
And for every dummy, there's a dummy.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
Just to let you niggas know, we don't need y'all. We want y'all, but we don't need you.
20 years later.
Our black men, we want all y'all back. Because we love you, we see you, kings. And most importantly, we need you. And most importantly, we need you.
And most importantly, we need you.
Exactly, you lying bitch.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for that bitch. I don't.
Because I've lost all respect for that bitch. BICTH. And I'm standing on it.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
On the total initiative relative to what we can do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look.
The racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
What kind of shit is that?
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Going, you're being a racist! Racist! Couple of balls soon, we gonna hook you up. We gonna make sure you get that vaccine fund. Yeah. You got a couple of kids, you don't have no job. Yeah. Don't worry about that little girl, that's not job. Yeah. Coming by your Texas. I'm pissed. What the what? What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. And that's on who? Man had a little lamb. Okay. Okay. Okay.
We bring in the studio this morning one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr? Pepe Julian Onzima. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
And then
no, it's something to take care of you, because I've been in long-term relationships where I was taking care of a man, and the man, you build a man up just for him to really tear you down.
What?
Like, I don't really care what a man could bring to the table. Like, but don't be broke thinking you about to come use me for my Amazon money.
Girl, what the fuck?
Slaves built the pyramids. Slaves built the Parthenon. Slaves built America. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. This is your song, thank you.
And we're done. We're done. We're finished.
We like free stuff. So we came out here to get all this free stuff. But then the car saying, you can't get the free stuff. What? Cause the people want to take it. And how y'all gonna take some stuff that ain't even yours? It's free.
So I got my 2 baskets and took the bus or whatever.
Wait a damn minute.
We get down here, we get some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay? We are Black women. We care about our crown. Why not give back to the community and let us get the product? The tools, any other eviction.
Joe Biden is asleep. Kamala is at a dance party with Beyonce. 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 Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. 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 Party with Beyonce. 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 Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. 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 Party with Beyonce. Beyonce.
Carry on.
Dance party with Beyonce. Beyonce. 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 Beyonce.
Hold up.
Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. 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 Party with Beyonce. 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 Beyonce.
Hey there, besties. Sorry I am on the couch tonight because I am tired, but I said I was going to give you a show, so a show I shall give. All right. Shout out to all of y'all that are here. Even if you are on replay, hit the daggone like button, hit the dislike button, child. Hit a button. Subscribe if you are normal. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to the channel members. I see you. I appreciate you. Listen. Shout out to the white people because it is White People Wednesday. And of course, well, not of course, but today we got some white people shit because y'all been white people and white people. Child, white people, y'all been white people in. Okay, so you got content coming your way. We talk about everybody over here. I don't give a damn. You wildin', we talking. That's how it work around here, all right? So it is almost 8 o'clock, child. I did end up going bowling. Shout out to y'all that were here earlier from my lunchtime whine and complain because I had to get away for a moment. And I did not get back drunk, so that one drink did not get me drunk, but I just was eating more of those sweet potato things. So effing good. So not the type of, I'm supposed to eat sweet potatoes, but not like that. I know they ain't right. They got too much sugar on them, but it's so, or honey, something. It's got something on it that's very, very sweet. So, you know, I shouldn't be eating it, but I'm going to take it for work, for lunch for work tomorrow because I got to go back in. But yes, I did make it bowling. I bowled 3 games and I'm not even trying to tell you the scores because it sucked ass. Like, seriously, I'm ashamed of myself. I'm ashamed of myself. I did make it into the hundreds, but child, nowhere near 140 or 50. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I haven't been bowling in like 6 months. So I think I'm going to make that a thing on Wednesdays after work to go bowling, go get gas, and then bring my ass home. Allegedly. Well, not next Wednesday, because next Wednesday I'm going to be getting ready to get the F on up out of here. Shout out to, look, August is almost over, y'all. What are y'all doing? August is almost over. Next week, August ends. When does August end? Monday, if I'm not mistaken, right? August 31st is Monday, if I'm not mistaken. September starts on Tuesday. This year is flying the F by. In my opinion, it's flying the F by. I just be thinking, does anybody ever think about like where we are at the time of the year, where we are in the month, and would do people look at what they've done the past few months or so and where they plan on going, what they plan on doing going forward? I do that all the time. I do that mess all the time, right? Assess and reassess and reassess. And that's why I'd be like, well, where were you a year ago? And what is your plan for a year from now? I was talking to my friend, the guy that's working 5 million hours a week. Excuse me. They told him, they said, no, you can't work no more overtime, because he worked like, I think that he said that they said in 1 week he worked like 80 overtime hours. It's something wild, 60 to 80 hours. I'm like, nigga. I'm like, what the fuck? So he said that they just said you can't, work any more than, it was a small amount of hours, which would be nothing for him, right? Then all of a sudden he back to working these crazy hours. I said, well, what happened to the you can't work all these hours no more? They said, oh yeah, they need the help, so I'm gonna take advantage, which I understand, y'all. Gentlemen, I understand taking advantage of overtime hours. I'm a salaried employee, so any overtime hours that any extra hours that I do, which is not an extra, I don't get paid for it. I get paid the same amount of money. Now, some people don't like salary. I love it because I know what I'm getting paid, right? So if they ever, like, if I have to work more, I have to work more. I just don't get paid for it. I have to get the work done. That's the point of salary, right? And I'm okay with it because I'm down so much that when I do have to work extra, it's not a big deal. I still get more than what I'm given, and I love that every day. So then he says that he's back to being able to work it, and I'm like, so when are you gonna enjoy your life? Because this is the guy, remember, he remarried his ex-wife and they're getting divorced again. So you were married for all those years, you had them kids, that's fine. You did what you were supposed to do. Y'all got divorced. Then y'all got back together. And now you're getting divorced again. And now you're working yourself to death. When do you ever, take time for yourself? Which I'll be telling y'all that all the time. I don't know. Maybe it's weird. Maybe that's the difference between men and women. Y'all let me know, Sassy Streets. Because I'm thinking, shout out to Mrs. in the building. I'm thinking that you can work and work and work and work and work, right? And then you wake up dead. Then what? Then what? I'm just saying, it's crazy talk to me to just work until you die and that's all you get. Because that's when these biatches will be celebrating. Soon as you decease, they're going to be celebrating. Yay! And they get all your benefits. And what do you get? What do y'all get? You get all your flowers when you're out of here, right? Or hopefully y'all are getting your flowers now, okay? Especially if you're working crazy ass hours and then you never have the time to go anywhere. You might not even have the vacation time to go anywhere. You know what I mean? But make sure you take care of your health. Make sure you take the time that you need. Don't be stressed the fuck out, right? I'm just saying, do what you want, but don't say that nobody ever told y'all. So if the heifers in your life ain't telling you, you need to reevaluate. Because remember, this is what we started at lunch today. Shout out to Jim, White Man on White People Wednesday. We got to come up with these list of questions that y'all got to ask these bitches, all right? Because you got to figure out who crazy and who not. You got to ask them what's their stance on Lindsay Clancy. If they say we support her, get rid of her immediately, okay? If you say something like, can I see you smile? And she look at you like you crazy, get rid of her right then and there. We cutting bitches. You hear me? We cutting bitches. I'm tired of these crazy ass women. I'm sick of them, and I'm not even dating them, and I'm sick of them. So I can't even imagine what the hell y'all going through. If you ask her, like, child, you know, I like to come home to a nice meal waiting. What do you feel about that? I ain't cooking nothing. Get rid of her. If she says that I'm just gonna DoorDash it, you just be like, so when are you gonna cook? She gonna be like, never. Get rid of her, okay? I do DoorDash. I ain't gonna hold y'all. You already know I do, right? But child, you got to be able to cook. I also bought another cookbook. I got the original cookbook. I got some recipes that my grandmother gave me. Ask them what's their best meal that they make. Ask them that. Ask them a question like that. If they say what, get rid of her. We getting rid of bitches, okay? If you married, not y'all, okay? Not y'all. Just, I'm not talking to y'all. All right. I'm just saying that y'all can, you know, if you like it, I love it though. If you like it, I love it. But right now, these bitches is taking over. Ask them about Keisha. All right. If you haven't seen Keisha's video, y'all better go watch it. You heard? Because if you watch that video, go watch it with your girl or woman you dating, and then say, well, what do you think about this? And she says, I'm glad Keisha got off. Get rid of her. The theme for the rest of the year. Margie, that's okay. That's good, girl. We all got to start somewhere. I know how to make eggs too. I can make breakfast like nobody's business. I can make breakfast like nobody's business. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. But get rid of these bitches. That is the theme for the rest of the year. All right. We're going to hashtag it. Get rid of these bitches. Because I'm over it. I'm over it. Hold on. I'm fitting to crash out on my daughter. For what? She does. As long as she don't agree with this Lindsay Clancy thing, then I'm sure it's workable through. Is that a word? It's workable through. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to hear that, RBN. Shout out to Victory. I'm sorry if I wasn't supposed to say her name. My apologies. My apologies. Shout out to White Woman. Thank you so much, Boo. She says, for White People Wednesday, I also had to sit down talk with my son about not dating. Elizabeth, get on my nerves. Y'all, she talk about from when Neek said that y'all got to sit down with your sons. Notice Neek didn't say your daughters, just like Obama didn't say your daughters. Neek said sit down with your sons and make sure that they know that they shouldn't be dating white girls or we not going to come out and fight for them. Not we, me, we, them, because these bitches is crazy. All right. Oh, ask them this. If you're dating a black woman, ask them. If you go out with her, you ask her, what do you feel? How do you feel about men dating non-black women? She said, get rid of her. Get rid of her. No, first you ask, first question that you ask is, what do you think about Serena and her husband? They'll be like, that's my girl. Yeah. Then you go, oh, what about even her husband? That's my girl. Yeah. And then you say, well, what do you think about Bronny taking his girlfriend to the prom? Get rid of her. Get rid of her. This is the theme for the rest of 2026. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. She said boycotting white people and Target. He just won't get on code. He now has to boycott Texas Roadhouse, in case you didn't hear. I forgot to look that up. Let me see if I can find it real quick. So now he has to boycott Texas Roadhouse. It's going to be some tough times out here soon, y'all. Y'all not going to be able to do anything. I'm not listening to the foolishness, but I just got to keep y'all informed. DJ Sonic, thank you, Boo, for the poop. First poop of the night. I appreciate you, Boo. Shout out to Prince in the building. I appreciate you, honey. Says star signs and horoscopes negative. Anything wrong a woman can do. Postpartum squad, we in here. Yes, if you say like ask a question about these astrological signs. Like, is that do you believe in astrological signs determines who's good to date you? She says, oh, absolutely. Get rid of her. Okay. I'm gonna give y'all all the ways to get rid of these bitches. I'm gonna point out all their crazy ways in advance. All right. So if you get into some crazy ass situation, don't say I ain't tell you, because I'm trying to tell y'all. Don't go by horoscopes. Any question that Kendra asks and you go and ask it and they be like, oh yeah. Ask her that. Child, do you watch Kendra G? Yes. Get rid of her. Get rid of her. Okay. Not on own. We still sussing that out. But singles on, get rid of her. Get rid of her. Which we got another new episode. We're going to watch it tonight too. Shout out to Supreme 10 member for 26 months. I see you. I appreciate you. Boo. He says salute to the chat. Salute to you, hun. Thank you so much. Shout out to all the channel members. I see you. I appreciate you. Hey, Boo Bears. Hey, Boo Bears. Prince, thank you for another 5. He says, notice what unites a certain demographic in ABCs. Men hate and the right to hit delete on life. Absolutely. That's why we gonna see what needs to be done in order to get rid of them. Get rid of them from the gate. I'm gonna help y'all out going forward. I can't even suggest half of these heifers no more. All right. There you go. Hey, Boo Bears. Hey, Boo Bears. All right, let me give you some positive news, child. Let's get to it. Let me give you some positive news because I can't be here all day. Let's see. Now that I know who this person is, we got to hear what he has to say. I'm sure it's something very positive. Shout out to Yada Yada Yada. That's what I call him. All right. And now all of a sudden he's coming up in my feed. Thank y'all very much. I'm not reading his whole soliloquy here. Look at this. He got a bunch of crap. Anyway, let's hear what he got to say.
Date them all, 4 or 5 at a time, until you can find a man that shows up for you the way you need it. Stop settling. No children come from you. You birth nations. These weak men don't even stand a chance. Love yourself above all things. Date every single man that you have interest in until you find a man that can maintain you on all levels, financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, that knows how to lead you, but also knows when to fall back and be led. A real man ain't afraid of putting his woman in position. Ladies, love yourselves. And men, you got to do better. All praises. Date them all, 4 or 5 at a time.
Men, you got to do better. He says he's telling these ladies that they need to date them all 4 and 5 at a time.
You can find a man that shows up for you the way you need it. Stop.
In a purple car? Child, is that real? You got a purple car? That's strange. And he looks short in there. Why he look so short? Is he superimposed into this?
Settling. Children come from you.
I think he is superimposed in this, y'all. Wow. If you saw this and you looked a little closer at this, y'all, I think he superimposed him. This is his background. I don't think he's really in that car. Wow. And this is who y'all was listening to. Not y'all. And this is who y'all was listening to. Wow. OMG. This is weird.
You birth nations. These weak men don't even
look at the way he just is to the backseat of that damn these flowers don't look real. He is superimposed in here. These bitches think this shit is cute. Listen, let me tell you something. The only man that could ever hold down purple is Prince. Period. Not Prince Revolver. No shade, boo. No other Prince. That's it. That's it. No other man can pull it off. I'm sorry.
Even stand a chance. Love yourself above all things.
Love yourself above all things and listen to the short man in the fake purple car.
Date every single man that you have interest in until you find a man that can maintain you on all levels, financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, that knows how to lead you, but also knows when to fall back and be led. A real man ain't afraid of putting his woman in position. Ladies, love yourselves. And men, you got to do better. All praises.
All praises. Do the yada, yada, yada. Y'all got to do better. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all better listen to yada, yada, yada. These heifers are listening to him. I don't know why, but you know, these heifers will listen to any foolishness. Speaking of foolishness, I ain't bring up no ace. I'll see if I can find one. Shout out to Dr. AJC. Thank you so much, boo. Interest fee and greetings to the lovely Michonne. Thank you, hon. I see you. I appreciate you. Prince Revolver. Thank you, Prince Revolver. Not Prince. Or the artist formerly known as Prince is who I was talking about. He the only man that can pull off purple. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not saying you can't wear purple, but dude sitting there in a purple car. Goodbye, sir. You looking crazy. And these bitches believe in you. Derek Jackson is proof you can sell salt to salt to a slug. Ain't he still out here doing something? Allegedly, Derek Jackson, ain't that the one that had the wife? Yeah, the one that had the wife that went crazy. Child. All right. So that's actually the highlight, y'all. Show goes downhill from here. All right. Sorry for your luck. Get yourselves ready. Get your mind right. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. We're going to watch a little bit of this video because there's a little racism we got to talk about. And it's got a white person in it, so it makes sense for White People Wednesday. This is from BCP. It says raging racist black woman. Now I know y'all didn't see that coming. Assaults and kicks out a white woman from the George Floyd neighborhood. I'm sorry, did George Floyd own a neighborhood, Bueller? I'm sorry, did George Floyd did George Floyd own a neighborhood and I missed that meeting, y'all? I didn't realize there was a neighborhood called George Floyd's neighborhood. Is it George Floyd Terrace? George Floyd on George Floyd on Martin Luther King Boulevard. Maybe that's what it was. Anyway, let's hear this mess.
Ma'am, we want to know, what do you come around this area for? Like, do you give anything out to our community, to the George Floyd?
Who's responsible for this? Who is responsible for this? Who? Somebody come get her. Somebody come get her.
We just want to know. What, like,
There are other people besides George Floyd. It says he's Derek Chauvin, who's innocent and in jail.
Derek Chauvin, you know what? You kind of look like him.
Wait. So we got to talk about some racism, hate, and bigotry. And no, not the made up racism, hate, and bigotry that we usually talk about basically on a daily basis. We're talking about some actual racism, hate, and bigotry caught on camera as this black woman is going to pull up on this white woman for simply being in their neighborhood, right? So it seems. Now, disclaimer, before I get into this video, I do not know the full context behind what happened before this video was recorded. I try to do a lot of research into this video because sometimes with videos like this, you don't know if it's real or what. But from my research, I did find that this...
Now I have watched this video, just for full disclosure. I've already watched it. And honestly, this thing is so foolish, it cannot be real. I just can't believe that it actually is a real thing. But child, you just never know because everybody is out here wilding. All right. Why would you come out here looking like this and then want to go viral looking like this? Like, what is going on? I have to call this shit out, y'all, because I want the world to know, or as many people as I can get to hear me, is that we all don't act like this. This is a representative of the culture. I'm not of the culture, okay? I've been cast aside, black card gone, auntie ruckus, white supremacist, blah, 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 because I don't agree with shit like this. I wouldn't live in a place like this with a woman that looked like that or acted like that and screamed like that and talked like that. But I feel like that's what the pro-blacks really want, is for all of us to act like this, look like this, and be in neighborhoods like this. Not I. Y'all, you can have it, child. If you gotta live there, then you gotta live somewhere. But no.
Took place in George Floyd's neighborhood, right? Is authentic, but you know, hey, I haven't found anything to suggest that it's not. However, at the same time, this woman's behavior is so abhorrent and so overtly racist. Sometimes I have to question, okay, is this rage bait? Right? Like, is this rage bait? So again, I'm just giving a disclaimer. I don't know the full context behind this video we're gonna get into, but if it is real, which, you know, hey, I think that it is believable that some people would act like this, right? Then yeah, it shows that we in fact do.
It is believable, unfortunately, but it's a little bit over the top. Charcoal Cowboy, I apologize. Thank you so much for the gold coin. I appreciate you, boo.
Have a racism problem, just not the racism that the mainstream liberal media likes to talk about, right? I think these individuals seem to be a lot more prevalent than the type of racism that the left is obsessed with. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this.
Good morning. Excuse me, ma'am. We want to know, what do you come around this area for? Like, do you give anything out to our community, to the George Floyd?
I'm just looking at the background of the neighborhood. Why would you want to go there? Not I.
We just want to know. Like,
there are other people besides George Floyd. It says he's Derek Chauvin, who's innocent and in jail.
Derek Chauvin, you know what? You kind of look like him. You do look like him. You look like, are you trans?
I'm a regular chick.
Are you just a regular chick? I'm sorry. Somebody did some fucked up ass procedures to you, but.
You know what's crazy, bro, about this video? This woman is calling this other woman trans, said that she looks trans. But look at the way she built, bro, right? You cannot be a woman that's built the way that this black woman is built, right? And run around basically try to call other women trans, right? Or say that they look like a man. I mean, come on. This woman, again, I just don't think that she's in any.
Isn't that a good look, y'all? Y'all, now, since I'm now giving you the tea on who to say no to, now I'm gonna say you should say no to her. I'm gonna say you should say no to her. 1, because she carries on like this. 2, because she loud and obnoxious and starting trouble for no damn reason. 3, because I think the lady said something about Derek Chauvin and that set her off. This woman cannot control herself. It's clear and obvious. I know y'all know it, but I'm just saying. So these are the reasons. Now, I don't know why any of y'all would even try to think that you would date this woman, but just in advance, it's a no, dog. It's a no.
Room to talk, right? I mean, she's basically shaped like the letter P. So I'm just saying.
That's funny.
You know,
he says she's shaped like the letter P, child. You know what it is, child. Y'all already know. It's always an excuse for something. This is acceptable. Y'all already know that this is acceptable. This is not her fault the way she's shaped.
The racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
That's what the problem is.
She don't really have that much room to talk, okay, when it comes to that.
Derek Chauvin murdered George Floyd on the fucking ground for 8 minutes and some chance in front of the whole fucking world. And we got more white people that stood with us other than you. I'm sorry, were you molested as a kid? Did your father fuck you or something? Because for you to act like that and to come up here and talk about Derek Chauvin, that you like I don't fucking slide you. Dumb bitch. Get off this block. Take your shit and get the fuck off this block. Go to the park. But you ain't coming past this bitch. Not while Big Rock is here. Big Auntie.
Rock!
Big Auntie.
Big Rock, no Keisha.
You look like a man. Look at you. Look up. Zoom in at her toes, yo. Zoom in at these motherfucking feet. Them shits look like fingers. These photos, she's racist. Get her. Get the fuck off our block. We don't need you today. We might need you tomorrow, bitch. You better not. Yes, I am, and I'm proud of my race. And you know.
Do they do all this now, child? She do look like a trans, but do they do all this with all the people that are terrorizing the neighborhoods, the ones that are taking people out when they walk into a convenience store and for no reason they get taken on up out of here? Do you think they have all this vitriol for those people? I don't think so. I could be wrong.
You know what it means? You know what it means to be racist? It means you're proud of your fucking race. Black people are better, smarter, and we work harder, we're stronger than you.
Wow. Wow. Well, at least she's admitting that she's in fact a racist, right? A lot of these people will be overtly racist and then deny being racist, right? So at least she's being honest about being racist. Okay, I have to give her that. But everything else that she said, I'm not entirely sure if I can co-sign the rest of that rant, okay? Because it was very racist. And I just believe that if the roles were reversed, right, and a video like this goes viral, the pro-black blacks would be all on it, right? Could you guys imagine a white man saying something like this to a black man or a black woman being harassed by a white woman the way that this black woman is harassing this white woman? Could you imagine that type of scenario, right? It would be a national news story for obvious reasons, okay? Now, part of the reason why is because of how rare it would be, right? Like I don't come online and see a lot of videos like this where you have a white person harassing a black person in such an overtly racist way. Like I rarely ever see that, ever, right? Again, most of the racism in that direction that I see is like, again, microaggressions, right? That the wokes have declared as racist, right? This is not a microaggression, right? This is a macroaggression. This is a macroaggression. So a macroaggression like this, assault really, macro assault, let's be honest, this is assault really, but something like this, again, if a white person was doing it to a black person, again, it would be a national news story. They'd be saying, oh, this is an example of what.
This is what we go through every day. It's so hard. Oh my God, how could you? We got to do something about this. Child.
And stop mixing and fucking with our black men. Leave the black alone. I bet you want a big black because your white men. Like this. Shut up, because you don't even got no fucking lip to suck. Bitch, I wouldn't even want you sucking my strap on, bitch. Pink Punisher don't even want you. Let's get this bitch out of here. We out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
From the overflow of the heart.
You better not come back this way. You better not come back. What you say? What you say? What you say? What you say? Oh, you said me? Bitch, I'll smack this shit out of you. Well, I wish you would. Bitch, I'll rap. Bitch, get your motherfucking hand out of here. What you want? Bitch, what? What's up, bitch? I'll wail up on your ass. You see it? Because
I'm ready to leave.
I'll fucking go. Leave now before I get the wailing on you. Leave, bitch, leave. Leave now, go. Go. Walk backwards, bitch. You better leave. Walk. I ain't gonna hit you.
You need to step back.
Watch that fucking finger, bitch.
No,
I'm gonna do this. This is what black people got. This ain't Adolf Hitler shit. This black people shit. Under my hand, bitch, is where you will
see that belly? Anybody interested, Bueller?
Get the fuck up out here. Go. Walk backwards. All right, well, walk back. I'm gonna be calm. Walk back. I'm in my hood. Get up out of here. Get up out of here.
Hold her hand.
Get up out of here. I ain't gonna hit you. What you scared of? I'm giving you. I'm a woman of my word. Walk off. You got me peacefully. I'm gonna be a woman of my word. Walk off. What I'm gonna do is give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I said, get the fuck up out of here. Let's go. Got me, cuz? You recorded all that shit? The Rock the Body Entertainment is hard. And I have my white girl coming to hold my back. Motherfucker out of here.
Listen on.
That's right.
Wow.
Child, this y'all's people. Child, this y'all's people. This the culture that the pro-blacks want to think I'm supposed to be a part of. Child, yeah, nah. Child, as soon as I seen the background, yeah, nah, that's not for me. That's where y'all can stay. Call me what you want. I'm gonna pass courteously, but anybody interested in her? No. We already know. I think she's ABCD anyway. She talking about strap-ons and whatnot. Just vulgar and nasty and ignorant and rude, racist, everything. But you're supposed to protect black women. I'm pretty sure ain't nobody protecting her. She out there acting like a whole ass man to calling somebody else a damn transgender. Anyway, so there you go, starting it off. But let's get into some white people. Let's go to Lindsay Clancy, of course, because there's nothing really new, but watching these heifers over here still posting about it, that's what we're going to be looking at right now. So this lady posts all this from X, I am Leah. She says Lindsay Clancy woke up at 4 a.m. to work out every day. She did beach body workout videos for her Facebook followers. She ran a marathon 5 weeks after giving birth to her last, Callan. She was mad that she couldn't have the attention anymore. What excessively sleep-deprived, depressed, hopeless woman wants to spend an hour and a half working out every morning? A narcissist psychopath, someone whose kids are in the way of me. Now, I'm glad that this person wrote this and I found it, right? Excuse me, because I've said plenty of times before, heifers don't seem to understand that once you have a kid, it's over for you. Once you have a kid, it is over for you. If you want to continue to be the center of attention, don't have no kids. And I agree with her completely. She probably allegedly likes to be the center of attention. I agree with what they said if it's true. I don't know. I'm not following the trial. But if she was still getting up every morning to get her beach body bodied, and she was running marathon 5 weeks after having the last kid, that's a relatively short amount of time. And she probably was in good shape if she could do that 5 weeks afterwards. Now, I don't know what all the new rules are on after you have a kid. Child, my youngest is 26, so I don't know. But what I do know is that you don't typically go and run marathons after you have a kid. Plus, she had 3 altogether, and she's making sure that she's getting her snapback. There's nothing wrong with doing that, right? There's really nothing wrong with making sure that you're going to stay in the shape. But then don't turn around talking about you were so depressed and you had psychosis. So you had some postpartum psychosis, but you was out there getting your snapback back because she's about to be in them streets. Allegedly. That's what I think. She was like, I ain't got time for these kids. It's too much. It's too many. Even though she could have took the nanny with her, if she wanted to be in the streets, she could have went on vacation, took the nanny with her, who could have taken care of the kids, right? Nope. It makes more sense just to get rid of the kids and let her be the selfish biatch that she is. And now she can just be in that wheelchair and go to jail, go to the insane asylum. But we don't want her out here with us. And honestly, I don't want to be around none of these other heifers. Unfortunately, I got to work with probably enough of them. I have no doubt. Let me tell y'all. I work at a Fortune 500 company. I have no doubt that these bitches are up in there. I promise you, I have no doubt they are in there. Don't let me hear about you, because I'll never talk to you again. Keep that shit on the outside. Keep that shit on the outside. I don't talk to none of them anyway, but I'm just saying. I just have a feeling that that's what's going on there. Then somebody else says, in court today, Lindsay has hopes for the future. She wants to compete in a wheelchair marathon. She want to compete. That's what she's talking about, competing in a wheelchair marathon. Imagine strangling your 3 beautiful children to death with exercise bands and wanting to train for a marathon afterwards. Yes, narcissistic psychopath. And these heifers think that this woman is okay with what she did. Make sure you ask that question, y'all. Ask them what they think, where they stand on Lindsay Clancy. This one says she asked about her own appearance when she woke up too, whether her legs were straight. Never asked about the kids, one of whom was still alive. This is not someone who had been in psychosis and then realized the horror of what she'd done. Don't forget, and I hate to repeat it, one of the kids was strangled so much, things started coming out of them that you wouldn't want to know happened to one of your kids. But she doesn't seem to care. She just wants to make sure that she's able to go back to being the center of attention. She probably loves all this, y'all. I'm telling you. She loves all this attention. She probably sitting in her cell or wherever the hell she is, smiling from ear to ear. Look at all this support. Look at all this money. Now, whether she can get that money or not, I don't know. Whether she can get that money or not, I don't know. It need to go to some sort of a fund for children, for future, or something like that. She should get near none of it. She should get near none of it. This one says, never forget who the victims are. Every time I see Lindsay Clancy, I'm going to remind people who the victims are. Cora, Dawson, and Callan. Innocent children that had their whole lives ahead of them and their father. So here's this bitch. So yeah, so that's the update, quote unquote update on her. F that biatch, okay? I don't know what happened in trial. I see that people, shout out to AV, that are following it. Pascal is following it. But I'm not really following it till something big comes up. So I think they're on day 21, if I'm not mistaken, in this trial. But hopefully she goes to the insane asylum where she belongs, or stays in jail. But speaking of her, remember we were talking about the lady who was standing behind, all the ladies that support her, but the lady that was standing behind her and she was smiling. Well, here's the video of that, because she looking crazy her damn self. Well, guess who lost one of their jobs? It says, shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. Girl, what? The reporter criticized for posing and winking at the camera during Lindsay Clancy trial, where she's accused of drumming her 3 kids, loses her Vanity Fair credentials. Oh.
Like smiled and winked into the camera. Did you know you did that, and why?
Well, no, I was laughing because I grew up with Lindsay.
You did?
Yeah, so she looks at me and I look at her and I'm like, but it wasn't that. My dad had saw previously on Court TV and he said I look bad. So I was like giggling.
Are
you know
you
what I mean?
serious?
Yeah. My dad runs he's retired. He used to run post offices, but before that, well, not before that. Now he's on the board at Quinnipiac out of college.
Get out.
So people
That's
get
a great
trouble.
school.
He's like, come to me, my children are more problematic or whatever. But he was like, you look so bad in the photo earlier. So I'm like,
That's
I'm good
terrible.
I know, but he's funny. So I'm like, I'm friends with Hillary Duff Stylist, like a really good friend of mine. And she was like, put the hair back in a clip. And then she was like, look forward and smile.
Child, white people, what's she talking about? Child, white people, what is she talking about? I don't know what that conversation was about. But the caption is, neighbors, this is wild. I thought we were all taught that there's always a time and place for everything. One reporter apparently didn't get the memo after she was caught on camera grinning, posing, and winking during one of the biggest murder trials at the moment. Brittany Romano was spotted front row as a camera panned across all the reporters and reported covering Lindsay Clancy's trial. Clancy is accused of breadrumming her 3 children by strangling them with exercise bands. Now Romano was there representing Vanity Fair and has since had her credentials snatched and her article declined. When asked why she was doing the most, she said she grew up with Clancy and that the smiles were for her dad, who told her she needs to smile more on TV. Child, white people, y'all can make all the excuses that you want. Yeah, please. I'm glad she lost her shit and hopefully she loses more. She looked absolutely crazed when she did that mess. Absolutely crazed. Yes, white liberal women, we've been saying that stay away from them. And if that ain't the truth, I don't know what it is. This definitely shows how crazy they really are.
What kind of shit is that?
But moving on over here to more crazy ass white people. It says chaos erupts in California on a school bus as kids climb out windows, parents climb inside, and another is arrested after glass is broken. Child, what are y'all doing?
A chaotic moment captured inside a school bus. A parent climbing into a Calaveras Unified School Bus window after deputies say they hit the door, breaking the glass, eventually confronting the bus driver after what parents tell us was a ride home that quickly escalated.
Everybody was screaming and stuff because they were excited to get off the bus.
Rambunctious. This 12-year-old on board says the bus had stopped along Highway 49 near Russell Road when he says one student climbed out through a window.
And that's when the bus driver was like, sit down, roll up the windows.
He says the driver told students they would have to wait for law enforcement before getting off. Parents tell KCRA students remained on the stop bus for about an hour as more parents began arriving.
And you're going to hand me my child when he calls me and he's scared. You know, like I said, second time he's ever ridden the bus.
His mother, Nicole Wellington, getting a call from her son about what was unfolding and immediately drove to the scene.
I went right to the door and I was like, dude, open the door, let me have my kid. And he's like, I'm not doing that. Then I gave my child permission to now hop out the window. But I was there.
Parents think that they can just take matters into their own hands like that.
But a mother who had 2 children on the same bus said she made a different call.
I told my kids, stay seated and just wait it out, because there was not just one child they had to think of. They had to think of every single child on that bus at that time.
A separate video shows the parent who climbed inside the bus being arrested. Deputies say the parent was arrested on vandalism charges.
I do feel that maybe that bus driver, especially when he's driving, should not have to deal with all those kids by himself.
I think parents are now sending their children to school to be parented instead of parenting their children at home. And that is a concern.
In Calaveras County, Benson Cortez, KCRA 3 News.
Now, I'm still not sure what happened, where they broke down or whatever. But profound to think that parents aren't parenting their kids and they're sending them to school to be parented. They look at it as free daycare. I don't care what anybody says. It all started with a classic case of BAK, badass kids. Rowdy students on a Calaveras Unified School bus got so out of hand that the driver had to pull over on Highway 49. And call law enforcement, leaving kids stuck for about an hour. One 12-year-old said everyone was screaming and excited to get off, but things escalated when a student crawled out a window and the driver told everyone to sit down and roll the windows up while they waited. Oh, no, you can't do that. That'd be too hot. Parent Nicole Wellington said her son called scared and still wasn't let off once the bus arrived. She told him to climb out too. Another parent. Guess what? As a former bus driver, you can't let him out. You can't let him out. You're going to have to wait. So if she climbed in, she should be arrested. And if your kid climbed out, they should never be able to drive a bus again. So you get your kid to figure out how the hell they going to get to school. Y'all figure it the hell out. Child, let me tell you something. I would slam on brakes real hard when them assholes got out of hand. I admit it, it's been over 40 years. I don't care. Maybe not 40 years, 30 years. But I used to freaking slam on the brakes. Oh, y'all don't want to listen? Slam. Bang their head right in the back of the seat. I don't care. I don't care. You're not going to listen? You're going to do something. You're going to do something. I'll write them up real quick. I'll write you up real quick. I don't know how they do it anymore. I can't imagine. High school kids go to sleep, so you really don't have to worry about them. In the afternoon, they might be a little riled up. They used to want to smoke on the bus, of which I couldn't allow them to do that, but they used to pass cigarettes back and forth. Child, wait till you get off the bus. I don't care about you passing back and forth. Don't smoke on this bus, child. I'm gonna write you up. Little kids, of course, they always rambunctious. They loud or whatever, leaning on the seats and shit. Sit your ass down. Sometimes they would, sometimes they wouldn't. I give a tap on the brake. But if they was being real pains in the asses and not listening, slam. I think you should sit down and shut the hell up. Then they sit down and shut the hell up. But that was a long time ago. You can't do that shit now. I think I told you I ran my bus into my husband's bus. He was in front of me. I was pregnant with the first kid, and we was racing. Child, this is why bus drivers ain't shit. We was racing to school. And he had to stop, and I didn't, and slammed into his bus. Woo! I was scared to death. I ain't want to hurt no kids. They get on my nerves, but I ain't want to hurt no kids. This big ass pregnant woman running in the middle of the fucking highway, about to get on a ramp. Actually, oh my god! I left my kids right on that bus. Don't go nowhere. Y'all, fun times back in the 90s, y'all. You just don't know. Now y'all sitting here in 2026 trying to figure out which woman loves Nancy Clancy, whatever the hell her name is. Anyway, bus drivers ain't shit, y'all. I can tell you the truth, okay? I can tell you the truth, just like Ben Crump with an F. They ain't shit. Lots of things go on with bus drivers, y'all. I'll tell you that on another day. Anyway, moving on, y'all. Moving on. Let's go over here to ABCDs. Get the update on y'all's girl. This is Sydney. She's not a star. She just named herself Sydney Star. Okay. So this thing didn't get bond, but her mama, or the mama of the 13-year-old, is now has something to say. So it says Sydney Star denied bond as victim's mom says 13-year-old son needs intensive therapy. Probably because the son probably didn't know it was a man. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that the son didn't know it was a man. So of course he's traumatized. I'm just saying. Sydney Star denied bond. Sydney Star will remain behind bars after Fulton County judge denied bond Tuesday in the reality television personality's pending child essay case. Star, whose legal name is Sydney Favors, appeared in court on August 25th. Remember, her mama was saying, "Not my baby." So it don't even matter how old you are. They always gonna say that shit. The judge found Favors could pose a flight risk and a danger to others if released, and also raised concerns that her large social media platform could potentially be used to interfere with witnesses.
Now, at noon, the hearing for a reality TV personality accused of molesting a teenage boy just wrapped up. 37-year-old Sydney Favors, also known as Sydney Star, was arrested August 2nd at an Embassy Suites near Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. She's charged with aggravated child molestation, sexual battery of a child under the age of 16, and sodomy. This is after allegedly confessing to performing oral sex on a boy, claiming the act was consensual. The child's mother has asked the judge to deny bond, arguing that her son has...
She gonna say it was consensual. One, I'm pretty sure that, I know people can look older, but 13, I'm sure he looked like he was young. I'm pretty sure that he didn't know that you were a man. So let's not act like you're all innocent here.
Has been traumatized.
Since this happened, he has had...
Oh, I can't believe they're showing the mama. So it's also another black man that she done effed over, because the first black man is Chingy. Then, I don't know about Darius because clearly he got issues. But child, she's just taking down black men all over the damn place. I mean, males, I should say. That's another question to ask these women. Do you agree with Sydney Star? If they say, who? She find the date. If they say, that's my girl, get rid of her. Date is over. Get rid of her. Okay. Or they be like, oh, she on baddies. That's my girl. Get rid of her. Get rid of her. Okay. That's true too, Dante. 13-year-olds can't consent. There you go. Even if they could, get rid of her. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. This poor mom.
Emotional and psychological harm is profound. He is required to attend intensive therapy to begin the healing process for what was done to him. At this age, when he should feel safe, innocent, and protected, he is now forced to cope with trauma that no child should have to ever endure.
Favors is a transgender...
Look at that profile.
...woman and reality... Now at noon, the hearing for reality TV cast member...
Look at that profile. That look a lot different than them doctored up ass photos, huh?
...known for appearances on shows that are filmed here in Atlanta, Star was denied bond. The judge said the defendant would remain at a low bond status. Reality TV cast member known...
What the hell is a low bond status? Not a lot of money? Is that what that means? This is crazy. Somebody had asked who did her hair, child. I don't know. I'm sure they got somebody in there like Orange is the New Black. You remember Lauren, that black lady that's trans that was on that show? They probably got somebody in there that do hair. I'm assuming she in the man's prison. But y'all, whatever. How the mighty have fallen. Look at all that shit that you did. And now look where you at. On here looking crazy. And you ain't going to be able to get near none of these pictures on up out of here. You ain't going to be able to get near none of these pictures on the hell up out of here. Child, poor 13-year-old. Dante is right. Ain't no consent. Ain't no consent. That's crazy. Child, y'all, I feel like there should be more outrage over this. This is just me. I feel like there ain't enough outrage over this, nor Quiet on the Creek, Sassy Santana. Y'all continue. How come there was more outrage with the basketball player at the WNBA basketball game? Because he wore a shirt. I'm trying to find a shirt that says woman with the definition of it. I'll wear it all over the place. I'll wear it all up and through this daggone YouTube every day. I'll wear it every day. Don't let me find it. If I find it, I'm about to wear that shit every day. Or if I get a hat, that's what I really want. So the NBA dude was at the WNBA game and he was wearing the shirt that says what a woman is with a definition, and the damn player had a fit and they kicked him out. I'd sue all they asses, own the WNBA and fire that bitch. He's now banned from what I understand because of a shirt because she's crazy. Child, these heifers don't even realize that the shit that they trying to do is to help they dumbasses. Bring all the trans in there. See, this is what's wrong with you bitches. Y'all don't listen. You just think that you want total control and you don't even realize you're so stupid. You don't even realize that enough of these transgenders, you know, they're men. They're men. Sydney Starr, man. She just dressed up as a woman. Y'all bringing it in, and then y'all are the ones that are suffering. Y'all the ones that get duped. Then you got EJ Johnson telling y'all how to be a woman. You got T.S. Madison telling y'all how to get a man. Same shit, different bitch, child. Moving on. Let's get a little crime in here. Let's go here. This is a Maryland woman dies after being SHOT'd in the head by her boyfriend while holding their 2-month-old daughter. Incident happened during an argument about back to school supplies. Now, rest in peace to this woman. But I wonder if he will be able to get the same deal as Keisha did from over there in Shaddam, Chicago.
The Freeman says she is just trying to hold it together for her 6 younger siblings. Their mother, 38-year-old Shawanda Alston, passed away Tuesday afternoon. Police say the father of 5 of her children, 41-year-old Kimball Alton Hinton Jr., shot her in the head Thursday afternoon inside her home in Bowie. Alston was sitting on a bed holding their youngest child at the time.
My mom at the time was holding my 2-month-old sister.
Zanaya says one of her other sisters was also in the room when it happened.
You know, the 13-year-old is the one that was holding her until the ambulance got there. She's not really okay. That's a lot for anyone to have to go through. And she's 13, so it's, you know, it's definitely a lot.
According to court documents, Hinton told police he and Alston were arguing over school supplies, but Zanaya believes there's more to that story.
My mom, she was really good with providing school clothes, everything they needed. So I don't want that to be like the reason. That's not the reason. He was just looking for a reason.
For now, she wants her mom remembered for who she was, caring.
She would fix like food for homeless people and take us out to hand it out.
And a mother to 7 children.
She doesn't deserve this. No one deserves it. She was our mom.
Zanaya Freeman says she is just trying to hold it together for her 6 younger siblings. Their mother, 38-year-old Shawanda Alston, passed away Tuesday afternoon. Police say the father of 5 of her children, 41-year-old Kimball Alton Hinton Jr., shot her in the head Thursday afternoon inside her home in Bowie.
So he's the father of 5 out of the 7. Wow. Including, I guess, the 2-month-old that she had in her hands. Wow. I'm assuming the girl talking is not one of his kids. Wow, this is crazy. Shawanda Alston, 38, died Tuesday after police say her boyfriend, 41-year-old Kimball Alton Hinton Jr., SHOT'd her in the head inside their Bowie home. That's where, well, in Bowie is where my dad is. According to reports, Alston was holding their 2-month-old daughter while the couple argued about back-to-school supplies for their children. Another child reportedly tried to intervene before Hinton allegedly pulled a weapon from his pocket and SHOT'd her. Wow. One of Alston's daughters, 13, was reportedly there and held her mother until the ambulance arrived. Her oldest daughter, Zanaya Freeman, said the 13-year-old is struggling after witnessing what happened. Another ruined 13-year-old. She's not really okay. That's a lot for anyone to go through. Hinton reportedly called the police after the SHOTing and said, I SHOT'd her. The gun is in the mailbox. He was arrested on multiple charges, including attempted first-degree red rum, but those charges could be upgraded following Alston's death days later. Oh my goodness. Rest in peace to this woman, child. This is wild. 5 kids together, 7 kids total. Wow. You know, I'll see if we can keep up with it. I'm not going to say what I think is going on, but if I keep up with it and find out, I'll definitely let you know. This is crazy. But I'm going to leave it at that. Rest in peace to that lady and good luck to those kids. Another set of ruined kids. Let's move on over to this story over here on the Neighborhood Talk. Detroit siblings arrested after sister fatally SHOTs 2 men outside of a Foot Locker for jumping her brother. Sister being held on $2.5 million bond. Detroit siblings arrested after the sister SHOTs 2 men outside of Foot Locker because they jumped her brother. What in the hell? Oh my God. Anyway, I'm working backwards on this one. Detroit woman held on $2.5 million bond for fatally SHOTing 2 men at the Foot Locker while they were jumping her brother speaks out. I do not deserve to be incarcerated. I'll be home soon. Child, here I am, woman, hear me roar.
You all have been getting me through this difficult time. It has truly kept me going most days. As many of you may know, while being away from my family and loved ones has made a big difference in my life at 20 years old, and also has caused hardship as I do not deserve to be incarcerated. So if y'all can keep donating to my GoFundMe, anything you can will be greatly appreciated.
Oh, don't GoFundMe, child. Y'all better donate to the GoFundMe, child. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say if she's in prison and saying it's not her fault, dump her. Okay. If she says she went to jail and it wasn't her fault, dump her. Date is over. That's just my 2 cents.
Appreciate it. Also,
if she ever had a GoFundMe for some reason that she shouldn't have needed a GoFundMe for, get rid of her.
My support page, support LaKyla Taylor. I read and respond to all of the guys, whether it's a letter or a positive comment. It doesn't go unseen. I also want to thank the supporters who have money on my books. And with that being said, I just want you all to continue to keep me in your prayers and send in the love and
now it's prayers, y'all. It's prayers.
support you have been. Love, LaKyla Taylor. I'll be home soon. Supporters, I just want
Now that's 2 people. 2 people she SHOT. Self-defense, y'all. I hear it now. This is all self-defense. Don't even worry about it, child. She'll be fine. Update. Michigan woman released on bond after her $2.5 million bail was reduced to $250,000 for fatally SHOTing 2 men at an East Point Foot Locker that were jumping her brother. Do y'all think that you would have gotten this, Bueller? Do y'all think that you would have gotten your $2.5 million bond reduced to $250,000? How much y'all want to bet that it was a woman judge? Allegedly, I don't know. I'm saying allegedly. But do y'all think that you would have gotten your bond reduced after there are 2 men that are on up out of here? Now, listen, I don't know the whole situation. I'm just going by sex and race right now. You see that the woman gets the break. 2 men gone, she getting a break. Ain't that interesting? Same shit, different bitch, child. 20-year-old, look, she only 20. LaKyla Taylor pleads guilty. Okay, after fatally she pleading guilty. What's she gonna get? After fatally SHOTing 2 men while defending her older brother during a Foot Locker brawl. So they ain't even telling us what the brawl was about. Taylor says she grabbed a weapon because the weapon was just hanging around. After watching multiple men jump and beat her brother on the ground, now faces 5 to 15 years instead of a possible life sentence. Well, would you look at that? Well, would you look at that? She get to take 2. Y'all, well, at least y'all are worth 5 to 15 years right now, okay? Yesterday, it was 24 months probation at home. Today, it might be 5 to 15 years. We shall wait and see. But at least she admitted, she said she was guilty, y'all. So you should be happy about that, right? She did say that she was guilty. Y'all should be happy about that, okay? So maybe y'all's lives are now worth up to 5 to 15 years. We'll have to keep an eye on this, all right? But child, she done went from 2 deceased black men $2.5 million down to $250,000. Ass is home. Gotta go fund me. Pleads guilty. Might get 5 years. Look, Diddy in jail longer than that. Exactly. And he ain't delete nobody. Interesting how this works. A lot of other people just want to focus on race. I'm thinking they need to focus on sex, but you know why they won't focus on sex? Because the people that think that more males need to be in jail are women. Because it's all in the plan, y'all. It's all in the plan. Female domination, and you sassy straights get to work hard until you die. Or if you get taken up out of here by the oppressor, they'll fight for you. However, if they find out that you was dating a non-black woman, you can forget it. Done with y'all's asses. All right. Yes, that's Keisha 2.0. It's definitely Keisha 2.0. We'll keep an eye on that. Yeah. Moving on to the 13-year-old boy arrested, charged with capital red rum in 2025 SHOOTing on West Side.
Went unsolved for more than a year, now has an arrest. A 13-year-old is facing a capital murder charge for the death of a 20-year-old last year. He was in court today.
Imagine your child at 13. There's a lot of things happening to 13-year-olds around here, y'all. And your 13-year-old has been charged with capital red rum. 13. Woo! Lord help your people.
Learn from the judge and from the prosecutor in the case. With his head down and in handcuffs, a 13-year-old teen made his first court appearance less than 24 hours after being arrested and charged with capital murder.
You have the right to remain silent. You also have the right to an attorney. Your attorney's present and now it's ready. Understood?
Yes, sir. The teen is alleged to have been involved in the June 9th, 2025 murder of 20-year-old Marcus Rene Nolf Estrada. Estrada was shot and killed on the west side off Otter Drive near Loop 410 and Highway 90. That evening, KSAT reported Estrada was found in the driver's seat of a vehicle that had crashed into a home. Police said at the time 3 suspects ran, an Eagle helicopter and canine search turned up nothing. Jump ahead to August 10th of this year, and SAPD makes an arrest in the case. During Tuesday's hearing, the teen's defense attorney did ask the judge for him to be released to his parents, if they're ever located. So far, they have not been.
Wait.
Of nothing. Jump ahead to August 10th of this year, and SAPD makes an arrest in the case. During Tuesday's hearing, the teen's defense attorney did ask the judge for him to be released to his parents, if they're ever located. So far,
released to his parents if they're ever located. Well, where the hell they at? What kind of we want to release the kid to his parents, but we got to look for him first. What in the hell? I can't. That's what I believe, Margie. I absolutely believe that that's what's going on here. But how you gonna sit up here and just be like, yeah, we gotta find his parents and he can go with his parents? Maybe that's part of the problem. Hello, sir. Did this lawyer not think before he suggested this? Child, this sounds wild. This sounds wild. Shout out to Wayne Lundy. Thank you, hun. I'm still broke. Ask wifey to zell me for this. Get the likes up, family. Shout out to you and wifey. Hopefully you had a great birthday. Y'all hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are normal. How the hell you don't know where the parents are? The parents are not there. This why he out in the streets now. Child, it sucks to be a kid. Nobody want to raise none of these kids, child. None of them.
Or they have not been.
Serious crime. I understand that. It's over a year old. There's been no issue with him at this point in time.
But the prosecutor on the case.
Hold up. It's a serious crime. I understand that, and it's over a year old, and there's no issues with him at this point in time. Well, child, he ain't killed nobody else. You just let him go. He ain't killed nobody else. Just let him go home. What are we talking about? Y'all, I'm gotta start looking sideways at these lawyers, okay? Because some of the things coming out of their mouth is suspect too. I'm so confused. First, he gonna say, yeah, release him to his parents. Oh yeah, I don't know where they at. Child, then you're gonna be like, well, it's been a year. It took y'all a year to find him. He didn't kill anybody else. Just let him go. Oh my God.
Crime, I understand that. It's over a year old. There's been no issue with him at this point in time.
But the prosecutor on the case did not agree.
This is a very serious offense. He is not allowing himself to be adequately supervised. He is a danger to himself and others.
In the end, Judge William Cruz Shaw ordered the teen remanded until his next hearing later this month. Because this case involves a juvenile, very little has been released as far as information, but SAPD did confirm his arrest, as well as telling us that this case is still being investigated and is still open. We will
Child, I don't care about his age. Go ahead and lock him up. Lock his ass up. Now we're gonna sit up here and he ain't got no parents. Where he going? Where he going on the run? Oh, well, he ain't hurt nobody in a year. Y'all should just let him be free. He can take care of himself. What is going on? What is going on in these here United States, child? Nothing makes sense. What is right is wrong and what's wrong is right. But here's the update. 13-year-old boy pleads for release. Oh, this is in Texas, in San Antonio Capital Red Rum case. Now, listen, don't act like you can't get released for Capital Red Rum, because we many years ago saw the girl who met a dude who had the ankle monitor on. He was out on Capital Red Rum, wait until his trial, and she went and got pregnant by his dumb ass child, because these bitches been dumb. This is not new.
This is a mistake. It's all a mistake. I will do everything. I'll do everything. Nick, I'll be a good kid. I'll be a good boy. I swear to God.
A plea from a 13-year-old.
Oh, do y'all feel sorry for him? Let's hear that again.
This is a mistake. It's all a mistake. I will do everything. I'll do everything. Nick, I'll be a good kid. I'll be a good boy. I swear to God.
A plea from a 13-year-old.
Oh, anybody feeling sorry yet?
This is a mistake. It's all a mistake. I will do everything. I'll do everything. Nick, I'll be a good kid. I'll be a good boy. I swear to God.
A plea from a 13-year-old asking a judge for a chance to go home. His mother also asking for his release.
He's never gotten in trouble. I don't.
Oh, they found the mama. Not my baby. You ain't even know where your son was. Now here she come. Not my baby. You cannot make this shit up.
Go home. His mother also asking for his release.
He's never gotten in trouble. I don't see him as a danger to society. I do not dismiss the seriousness of this case, but I do think that it would be a pretty good immigrant in his best interest to go home.
The teen is facing
in his best interest to go home. In his best interest to go home. Wow, child, you cannot make this shit up. The lawyer didn't even know where the hell you were. Where were you when he was committing Red Rum? Child, I can't do this. Leave these bitches alone, y'all. I know this one is Hispanic. Leave these bitches alone. They crazy. Listen, if you want to date with a woman and she says, child, my poor baby, and you be like, what happened to him? She be like, he in jail. Leave. The date is over. The date is over. If you find out that the kid is already at the age of anything under 18 sitting around here stealing, date is over. Red Rum, just run away immediately, okay? These bitches are crazy. Because then they'll go, God forbid, do something to y'all. Y'all be out of here. They'll be like, not my baby. Because it's always they baby. Not you, Sassy Straight. Y'all ain't shit. Just provide the money and keep working until you die. That's all you need to do. I'm sure she rub your feet when you come home. Do y'all get your girlfriends and your wives to rub your feet? Get them to rub your feet. All right? Especially if you work all day on your feet. Some of y'all might, I'm not going to say that. Let me stop. Let me stop while I'm ahead. Anyway, shout out to Wayne London with another 5. I appreciate you. He said, but life is real. So even when you celebrate, you have to get right back to the BS. Y'all do this. We do this every day. Can we live? Keep talking. Y'all better live. Yes, Reaper. Yes, feet. Oh, so does it be a problem if I said I would rub your feet, Reaper? You don't like that either? Goodbye, sir. Jim, don't. You gotta go take a shower. You gotta go take a shower and wash your feet. But I'll rub your feet, okay? But what we're not gonna do is come in here with crusty feet and put them in my face. That's what we're not gonna do. All you gotta do is wash your feet. What is the problem? And then these toes would go straight in your mouth. Y'all ain't shit. Anyway, come on, heifer.
A plea from a 13-year-old asking a judge for a chance to go home. His mother also asking for his release.
He's never gotten in trouble. I don't see him as a danger to society. I do not dismiss the seriousness of this case, but I do think that it would be a pretty good immigrant in his best interest to go home.
The teen is facing a capital murder charge for the June 2025 murder of 20-year-old Marcus Estrada. Estrada was shot on Otter Drive near Loop 410 and Highway 90. At the time, police were searching for 3 suspects. The 13-year-old, who was 12 at the time of the shooting, he is still the only one arrested.
He was 12 at the time of the SHOOTing, but he been a good boy since he deleted someone. That should count for something. Not my baby.
Suspects. The 13-year-old who was 12 at the time of the shooting, he is still the only one arrested. SAPD tells us this case is still being investigated. Since 2023, there has been 11 referrals for capital murder for juveniles in Bexar County. There was 2 in 2023, 2 in 2024, 5 in 2025, and 2 so far this year. Judge William Crushaw explains to us what that process looks like now moving forward.
Either they plea or they go to trial, depending. If it stays on the juvenile side, the most we can give is 40.
If the teen gets certified as an adult,
if he stays on the juvenile side, the most he can get is 40. Do you think anybody's going to start protesting and coming down and getting a GoFundMe and calling it racism and say this is not right, it's not fair, and he should go home and this is racism? Because he clearly is BIPOC. He's clearly a BIPOC. Does Crump know about this? Anybody tell Ben Crump about this? So they can carry on in another part of Texas and get this young man, he's too young, freed. But then if he gets 40 years, he will get out when he's 53 years old. Keep his ass in there. Give him all 40.
Explains to us what that process looks like now moving forward.
Either they plea or they go to trial, depending. If it stays on the juvenile side, the most we can give is 40.
If the teen gets certified as an adult, he could get more than the 40 years. Overall, Shaw says there are not many of these capital murder cases, but he has seen juveniles have more aggression.
The trends aren't really off. They're pretty consistent. But we are seeing a small tick in more aggressive behaviors, dealing with guns.
While Judge Shaw can't say much about...
Well, shout out to Judge Shaw for finally, well, not finally, but at least he's acknowledging, like, yeah, there's a problem. We already knew that. But Joe Biden said crime was down. Doogie says crime is down. So crime must be down.
The teen's case, he did say he understands how young he is and the enormity of the charge he is facing.
You can tell that he is a kid. So I'll let the attorneys work that stuff out and see.
Yeah, don't go soft now, Judge. Don't go soft now.
They come to the court with.
For now, the teen will remain in juvenile detention. His next hearing is on September 9th. Erica Hernandez, KSAT 12.
All right. September the 9th. I'll try to be on the lookout for that because I want to hear it. I want to hear what he got to say. I ain't going to lie. This is very interesting. There's a lot of 13-year-olds having some issues, y'all. A lot of 13-year-olds having some issues we've learned tonight. Watch out for your kids. All right. Your sons, basically, according to Neek. Anyway, let's get into these biatches. That's it. Tadisha, weren't you asking for crime is down? You didn't miss crime is down, girl. Anyway, moving on. Let's go over to the biatches. Now this must be some podcast or something somewhere somehow. And it is saying that, I think I told y'all this, men are to blame for Saucy Santana. In case y'all didn't know. I'm here to let y'all know. All right. So let's hear it. This is Ugly Money Niche. Men are responsible for Saucy Santana's Quiet on the Creek. I tell you, y'all get blamed for everything. Y'all get blamed for everything. Y'all are amazing. Let me give y'all's props. Y'all are amazing. Y'all be doing the damn thing. You get credit for all the wrong in the world. That
nigga come out there and say, when I was...
I know you effing. Come on.
Then say when I was a little girl. Yeah. Like this how I feel. As much shit as y'all just say y'all go through as women. This nigga ain't never been a woman a day in his goddamn life. And y'all condoning the nigga saying when I was a little fucking girl.
I want to say it's the men's fault. Okay. Y'all are the producers of the song. That made the song. The men are the one who own the club.
Hold on. Sassy Santana was on Corey Holcomb last night. I know you lying. Are you serious? Is that what you mean, Reaper? Shout out to DJ Sonic for the 100 jewels. I appreciate you, boo. Is that what you mean? Saucy Santana was on Corey last night? I know you lying. Or I misunderstand. Money Niche. Oh, child. I was like, I know you lying. I'm about to drag his ass. Meaning Corey Holcomb. Okay. I got it wrong, y'all. I got it wrong. Woo! Oh, you know these people? I don't know these people.
Concert venue, y'all are the one that's giving him the money. The men are the one that's booking him. So it is the man's fault. Why did y'all let Saucy Santana say when he was a little girl?
We not singing goddamn Quiet on the Creek. The nigga not even coming around us singing that shit.
They coming around y'all. They coming around y'all saying when I was a little girl. You ain't saying, hold on, wait, nigga, you ain't never been a little girl. You ain't never had a period, you ain't never put a child out. All the shit y'all menopause, all that shit y'all gotta bear as women, and you gonna let a nigga come out his face and say some shit like that. But you want to blame us, but y'all the one dancing to the shit. Y'all playing that shit. I ain't met a nigga yet that was quiet on the motherfucking creek. Not no nigga I kick it with.
I don't dance to it.
Not
I don't
no nigga I kick it with.
Santana.
Fuck that shit, man. Hold on, bro. Check it out. I think what AP Big is trying to say is the fact that we aren't fans of him.
And we are.
Hold on. We got to keep it 100 though. It ain't men that's fans. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about species. That ugly money. Straight men ain't a fan. That ugly money. We don't be promoting that. We don't produce that. And we damn sure don't send our daughters to do videos with them. That is women. And it's no. And listen. And there's no disrespect to the LGBTQ community because we don't got no problem with it. We just back away from it. You guys are the people that support that. Meaning women.
Yes, you is. Stop shaking your head.
It ain't straight men. Hold on. It ain't straight men. It ain't. We don't be out here hanging. We ain't got. Hey man, it's my gay home, my gay best friend. No, y'all got gay best friends. We don't hang out with gay guys. I mean, hey, we don't have no problem with gay guys, but we're not the people that are supporting it. We're not the people that are streaming it. We're not the people that niggas make a song every day. Goddamn it, women blew it up. Doing this every other week. Untriggered Tour is coming to your venue.
Now, isn't that interesting why he even has to sit there and say that women are such bitches and liars? I'm saying it. Such liars, just saying any old thing that don't make no sense whatsoever, knowing damn well ain't no man all in sitting up, no straight man, let me be clear, no straight man running around here talking about, hey sassy, talking about quiet on the creek, shaking their asses. When we saw that football locker room montage of men shaking their boobs, tits, whatever you want to call them, and they're supposed to be they're football players, and it's like I'm looking at this like, so y'all gay? Did y'all not want nobody to know because they know now? So the whole football team is gay, A, B, C, D, LGBT, trans, whatever they are. So clearly they're not straight. Who even will open their mouths to be like, oh yeah, it's straight men that are supporting Saucy Santana. See, these heifers don't even want to admit what is true. You women, black women in particular, are responsible for Saucy Santana. I don't care. You can lie all you want to. The proof is on the internet. Y'all embrace that nigga. Y'all allowed that nigga to come up in this space, just not this space, but period. Launched his ass, included his ass because y'all need gays so bad while hating men, while being misandrist and try to act like you don't know that that's really a man. So now that he out here talking about y'all's kids, y'all ain't got nothing to say because we already know that y'all don't care about these damn kids. So he can get away with saying kids want to F me and y'all not outraged enough, just like I said. Y'all just act like all he said was, I got to go get some food over at the Waffle House. Then all of a sudden something happened to y'all's kid and you want to ignore it when it's a daggone ABC damn D. Y'all ain't outraged enough for me with regard to Sydney Starr. Y'all are the ones that made damn Sydney Starr famous as well. Even after it took down Chingy.
No, black women are the leaders of this culture. And if we aren't happy and satisfied, it's going down.
Y'all the ones that be making all these people famous because entertainment is what y'all love, like, and do. Don't try to sit around. I'm going to play this video again trying to say that men made Saucy Santana famous. Y'all are full of shit, just like this guy. Who do you think made this guy famous? Hold on.
I'm pants. What the what? What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. And that's on who? Man had a little lamb. Okay.
Shout out to LC in the building. Who made that dude famous? Black women. Y'all can lie to your mamas. Y'all love a ABCD until a ABCD does something wrong. Like that video that I haven't gotten to, but I'm sure y'all seen it, where they all sitting there with this trans, and then the trans all of a sudden slaps the woman. I'm sitting there looking like, and what we supposed to do about this? Y'all want to be in their face all damn time. Y'all want to try to act like they really women, which they are not. Y'all gonna allow these people to make up names for y'all, not for me. I'm Generation X. I am a woman, real, period, point, damn blank. Had a child, had a period, and everything else that have ovaries, everything that come along with being a woman, uterus and all. Play them games with some damn body else. Y'all allow too much to slide. Y'all allow too much to slide in order to be accepted, because y'all are desperate for people to like you. That's why every time they come through carrying on, they always talking about, you know, they don't like you. You know, they don't like you. Y'all concerned with likes. Y'all are the ones that be concerned with likes. That's why you'll do anything and bend over backwards for people that could give a fuck about you. That's why you get into these dumbass relationships that don't make any sense, because you're desperate for that man to like you. And you can tell with every fiber of your being and every meeting that you together that he don't want your ass. For real, for real. And you don't walk away from it. So you sit there for 23 years and then turn around and say, you in a situationship like that shit is cute and funny. Then you sit around and blame said man. You know, you always have free will to walk away. It is a thing. If you don't know what it means, look it up in the dictionary. But you choose to stay and then turn around, stay and then turn around and try to talk about you don't settle. That's all y'all do is settle and then blame some damn body else. Saucy Santana is the result of Black women, period, point blank. And again, y'all ain't loud enough and upset enough about what he said about kids, let alone aunties and women and everyone else. The last thing that I think about when I see that fat man is to think, oh, I want to F him. Like, seriously, if he said that amongst his own people, that would be one thing. Y'all will accept that nigga before you do me, which is the wild part about it all. It's crazy. Somebody with yellow effing hair and a full ass fucking beard. Y'all sitting over there listening and allowing that thing to speak because Black women run the culture. Y'all run the shit into the ground. The culture is trash. Anton been right. You don't have to like it. You know that's what it is. Y'all don't want to admit it. That's why shit don't change. Shit is getting worse, like somebody just said, and it's going to continue to get worse because y'all refuse to listen. Y'all refuse to listen, and the old heads ain't gonna change. People ain't trying to change nothing. You want to listen to the same people, you get the same results. You listen to the same people, you get the same results. You do the same shit, you get the same results. You don't want to change. Change is not easy. If you ain't gonna change, you're gonna get the same results. This is why I can't have no empathy and I can't have any sympathy. It is what it is. Party, thank you so much. On the Black man ain't make that saucy famous, not at all. Anyone with common sense knows that that's not true. They just talking to absolve themselves as per usual. Black women try to act like they don't do shit wrong. I will point out all the wrongs. Trust me when I tell you, I'm gonna point out all the wrongs. I will do it. I volunteer for tribute. Crisscross, thank you for the poop. I appreciate you. Let me play this dumb shit again.
You to your club, to your establishment, to your restaurant. If you want us to bring the tour over there, just DM me. Trigger.
Why y'all let that nigga come out there and say when I was a little girl?
That is true. I was a little girl when he was on Angela Yee. How does Angela Yee allow it? I don't even understand how you allow her to be out here playing in y'all's face. Oh yeah, she talks about sex a lot, so y'all let it fly. Because we already know that enough of y'all are so hot in y'all's asses, and that's why you be stuck in these dumbass relationships that don't make no dumbass sense. And then you get on tonight's conversation talking about I got 3 kids and I've been with a man for 10 years. Or you over there with Usain Bolt for 13 years having his babies, and now he finally decided to marry you. Wait your turn, child. Wait your turn. Ain't nobody got time for all that. You either gonna go ahead and act like you know within a year or two. Other than that, I got to go. Ain't nobody got time to be waiting around for bullshit. Except for these heifers who swear they so smart. We're the most educated as a box of damn rocks. Thank you, Party. He said they let Caitlyn Jenner win Woman of the Year. It's a wrap for the rest of us. Let's not even talk about that because I'm still traumatized from seeing that the other day on Jeff's show. I forgot all about it until he re-traumatized me from that mess. Caitlyn Jenner. We watched Bruce Jenner. First of all, Generation X, we watched Bruce Jenner in the Olympics on the Wheaties box. Poll voting over that damn poll. Y'all remember that? We sat there, we watched it, we synced it. We saw him get on the Wheaties box, which is a big deal back in the 70s and the 80s to be on the Wheaties box. We was here, we synced it. We saw him on the Kardashian show. If you watched it, and even if you didn't, you knew Bruce Jenner was on there with Kris Jenner. 2 kids, 2 girls. Now all of a sudden he's like, I want to dress in Chris's clothes. Y'all accepted that shit. Y'all allowed that man to be on Vanity Fair. No outrage. Not enough outrage for me. Not enough outrage for me. Y'all be outraged about the wrong shit. Y'all be unoutraged by the wrong shit, or the right shit, and outraged by the wrong shit. What's right is wrong, what's wrong is right. Y'all say that mess for somebody else. That's a hot ass mess. And you know, didn't Bruce Jenner delete somebody too in a car or something like that? I know Brandy did, but didn't Bruce Jenner do something like that too? I don't know if he was Bruce or Caitlyn at the time. I remember when he was walking around on that damn show, just watching it because of the fact that he was talking about, oh, I'm ABCD. I'm like, now wait a damn minute. The Bruce Jenner that we, was watching in the Olympics and was on the Wheaties box? The man that wore red, white, and blue and them short shorts from the 70s? The man that was looked like a whole ass man, looked like he could have been in one of the damn Rocky movies? That man is dressing like a woman now, put a wig on his head, and we just supposed to be like, oh yeah, looking good. Child. Okay, yeah. Child, please.
Yeah,
like this how
Look at this brood. Just look at this brood. Y'all interested in any of these people? Is this an African show? Oh no, it says it's in Atlanta. Are these people tethers? Do you see this? Who are these people? I knew he did. I thought so. Thank you for confirming. Who are these people? Y'all interested? I'm going to tell y'all right now, don't be interested in none of these people. First of all, this first girl, just the way she's dressed, whore. This second one looked too old, and this outfit is horrible. This third one looked like the lady from that video with BCP where he said she's shaped like a pea. Maybe this girl right here, but she looked too old. This girl right here, she looked too plain. She looked like she might be a tether. And I can't see about this one. No. None of them. None of them. All right, I'm gonna do better by y'all now. None of them.
As much shit as y'all just say y'all go through as women. This nigga ain't never been a woman to.
Oh yeah, what about all the postpartum and now it's postpartum psychosis, all the stuff you go through, and you just gonna give everything over to
in his goddamn life, and y'all condoning the nigga saying when I was a little fucking girl.
I want to say it's the men's fault.
Okay.
Y'all.
Yeah, now look, it's somebody off camera even that you can't even see. It's the men's fault. This be the problem, bitches. This be the problem right here. Y'all can never tell the truth. Y'all can never tell the truth. There's no way that you are telling any of these men, not even these men just sitting here, but any man that they're responsible for Sassy Santana. There's no way you can say that. You just straight line and just saying shit. That's why you can't be taken seriously. That's why these niggas don't want y'all. That's why you be left with a wet ass. That's why y'all baby moms, because y'all can't tell no truth. Y'all can't accept accountability. Y'all don't accept responsibility for shit. Sassy Santana running around with yellow hair, and y'all gonna say, what straight man is running around with a man as ABCD, walking around holding hands with some other man, talking like he's, I don't even know, talking like crazy talk, trying to sound like a woman, hanging out with Koresha all the time. Koresha got more important things to do. She trying to see when Diddy getting out, allegedly. And y'all gonna sit up here, it's the men's fault. Just because you say it, don't make it true. This why shit like this makes all of us have issue, because then men think we all like this. No, we're not all like this. No, just crazy heifers that look like these heifers.
All of the producers of the song.
Oh, the producers of the song. Well, how come they not saying the J's like they usually do? How come they not saying, oh, the J's, because they own everything? They not saying none of that, are they? Oh, the white people, the CIA is responsible. Ain't that what it is any other time? This is what they do to the black community. It's the CIA. It's all by design. That's all I be hearing. Now all of a sudden, it's you ninjas' fault. Now all that other shit goes out the window. Child, just saying shit. to absolve self. Just say shit.
That made the song. The men are the one who own the clubs.
Look at this. Look at this yellow hair. And then in front of a bunch of girls. Right after that shit with the what he said about the kids. Then all of a sudden he around kids. Girls, mind you. But girls don't need to be talked to, y'all. Don't forget what Neek said. She said that your sons need to be talked to. Your sons need to be talked to. Because if they're going to be going around dealing with non-black women and not liking black women, chuck the deuces. Chuck the deuces. Oh, but it's okay for your girls to be out here hanging out with Saucy Santana and his yellow hair. And y'all ain't got shit to say. It's okay to hang out with all these ABCDs. It's okay to hang out with all these. And then you put your young daughters down here. They probably would have done it for Sydney Star too. You bitches ain't shit. This is all y'all's fault. Oh, there she is. You see her now? Y'all interested in her? I say no.
Concert venue. Y'all the one that's giving him the money. The men are the one that's booking him. So
now the men are booking Saucy Santana. Child, she's just over there to say shit.
It is the man's fault. Why did y'all let Saucy Santana say when he was a little girl?
We not singing goddamn Quiet on the Creek. The nigga.
Gentlemen, all the sassies that are here, have any of y'all ever sang Quiet on the Creek, Bueller? Have any of y'all ever sang Quiet on the Creek? Quiet on the Creek, and did the Quiet on the Creek song. Anybody, Bueller? Anybody, Bueller? Because they said y'all out here doing it. Or y'all doing it like them football players did? Making videos? Or you keeping it to yourself? Okay, I was just checking. I'm just checking. Oh, okay. Oh my God, just saying shit, y'all.
They're not even coming around us singing that shit.
Look at all that gyrating down there in front of all those little girls.
They coming around y'all. They coming around y'all saying when I was a little girl. You ain't saying, hold on, wait, nigga, you ain't never been a little girl. You ain't never had a period, you ain't never put the child out. All the shit y'all menopause, all that shit y'all gotta bear as women, and you gonna let a nigga come out his face and say some shit like that. But you want to blame us, but y'all the one dancing the shit. Y'all playing that shit. I ain't met a nigga yet that was quiet on the motherfucking creek. Not no nigga.
I don't support it. I don't dance to it.
Not no nigga. I think
Now she want to be stupid and talk about I don't do it. Girl, this ain't about you, and she probably did do it. Check her TikTok. I bet you she did Quiet on the Creek, shaking her tits.
Santana.
Fuck that shit, man.
Hold on, bro. Let's check it out. I think what AP Big is trying to say is the fact that we aren't fans of him.
And we are.
Hold on. We got to keep it 100 though. It ain't men that's fans. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about species. That ugly money. Straight men ain't a fan. That ugly money. We don't be promoting that. We don't produce that. And we damn sure don't send our daughters to do videos with them.
That's the key right there. A bunch of girls sitting there doing the Quiet on the Creek gyration. First of all, you shouldn't want your kid to be around Saucy Santana, especially after what he said. 2, you shouldn't want your girls to be sitting around making videos shaking their tatas. That's inappropriate. They're too damn young, and they shouldn't be doing it. 3rd, because of what just happened with Sydney Star, you shouldn't want them to be around them anyway. Why y'all so rushing to make these kids grow up and be growing up and hanging around a bunch of ABCDs? They listening to Obama, y'all. They listening to Obama. Ruining society one day at a time, one black biatch at a time. I said that. I meant that. So you go out there and you ask some woman when you're on a date, child, what you think of Saucy Santana? That's my dude. Or if they say, that's my girl, child, either one, dump them, leave them. If they sit up there and be like, Quiet on the Creek, dump them, just walk out. Leave them with the bill and everything. Let them go. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not supporting this bullshit. Y'all got to leave these heifers alone. If they look like any of them heifers that I just showed y'all, don't even bother. Don't even approach. Don't do it. I don't care how desperate you are. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. Anyway. Woo! Moving on, child. Moving on to the next biatch. Let's go to this one. Single mom time, child. Single mama time. Let's see what these heifers who are in charge of everything and know everything is talking about now, child.
Honestly, I feel like I have no other choice. I'm at an end right now. And then I don't know what to do. I don't know what the fuck to do. Oh my god. Single mom. I'm a single mom of 2 boys. No, I'm at a point where I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling, and honestly, I'm trying hard. I'm crying and I'm laughing because I genuinely like don't know what else to do.
She crying and she laughing. Now, is this funny situation? Everybody is makes so much money. Everybody got a business. Everybody got it going on. Nobody need a man. F them men. We want y'all, but we don't need y'all. We want y'all, but we don't need y'all. Y'all responsible for Saucy Santana. Y'all don't add that in.
Like, don't know what else to do. I've been out of work for about a month because I because of my childcare. Honestly, it's a long story, but I need help. I need help. I literally, like, I'm messaging my landlord right now because I still owe him money from my last month's rent, and I don't go back to work till the 27th of this month, which is not enough time for me to make up and make the money for my rent for next month, and I'm still behind on last month. I don't have a car. The car that I had was taken away from me. It was given to me as a gift.
You got enough money for a battery for that smoke detector?
And was taken away by the same people that gave it to me. Honestly, I'm not asking for charity. Like, if you can, I have digital ebooks. Like, I have
digital ebooks. Any of y'all want to buy a book from her?
I have products that I sell.
She got products that she sells. I don't think it's her, but she got products. Any of y'all interested in her product?
I have a Faith Over Fear brand.
Faith Over Fear. Yeah. I can get those designs too, girl. That's not a brand. That's something that they sell the decals for. Okay, but go ahead, girl.
I do also have a GoFundMe.
A GoFundMe. Remember when what's her name said, oh my God, Tierney, every single mom should have a GoFundMe. Every single mom should have a GoFundMe. Child, that's a thing now. Just have a GoFundMe. That's the answer to everything. Anybody want to donate? Anybody want to help her out? Just ask her the questions. Just keep a track of all these questions. Ask her the questions. You can already have a child. I mean, you're going to have to catch up on her rent, though. You got to catch up for her rent or whatever, but she needs some help. One of y'all need to help her. Not. Child, how many times I got to say, y'all sitting up here having these kids like it's all like y'all on easy street. Y'all ain't trying to save shit. Y'all ain't trying to have no type of savings. Child, I can't do it. What you call? I mean, call the landlord and see what he can do. But child, you about to get put out. You about to get put out. That's how it works. And then someone will say, "Oh, that's not right. That landlord's not right. What are he supposed to do? Take care of her? What is he, Nate? Lord, landlord ain't Nate. He in the business to make money. Rent probably $600. Party, thank you, boo. He said, "Oh, she broke. No car, no job, no babysitter. She ain't got shit. Call your baby daddy." Let me ask a question though. Hold on. Let me ask the question. Because we always saying call your baby daddy, right? Gentlemen, if your baby mom called you with this scenario, okay, with this scenario that she just gave out here and said, "I need help," what would you do? What would your answer be? Since it's always go back to your baby daddy, she coming back to y'all. What's your answer?
Even if you can't help with none of those, sharing the video does help too. Honestly, like I don't know what else to do. Like I really don't. I truly don't. And it's just really hard when you're trying to stay positive and you're just trying to do everything that you can for your kids, and I'm exhausted. I'm fucking tired. I feel like no matter how positive I stay, I feel like everything is just still falling apart.
Sucks to be a single mom today, but everybody want to keep doing it, right? Fun until it's not. You know what? The next video for Kendra dropped, or for Oprah. Let's watch that because it's 20 minutes long, and then I'll probably be done. Hold on. It came out tonight at 8. So let's watch that. Ain't got no sympathy for her. F her. It says one woman is not enough for LP's poly lifestyle needs. Dating download episode 6. All right, y'all. Get your minds right. Get ready to watch Oprah's show hosted by Kendra. Hold on, because StreamYard is StreamYard. And hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are normal. Let's get it.
Gets real. No filters, baby. No sugarcoating.
So I'm Christian, so I don't want that. I don't want that at all.
Every episode, singles from different generations get honest about their age and their experience and how it shapes the way we all date.
What about concubines? That is Christian, right?
Wow.
We're going to break it down, but in the end, there's one question that matters most. Was the connection worth a download or is it time to delete?
Come on.
Let's get into it. Okay, so we're changing it up a bit in this episode of Dating Download. Usually I have
ain't that the same dress you had on not too long ago?
The woman here to talk about her date, but this time we've got the man. I need for you to prepare yourself for this one. It's about to get hot. Please welcome LP. Woo! I got to interview you with my eyes closed.
All right, LP, Lupin Kalamba, tether alert. Lumping LP Kalabamba, 39, private security professional, raised in Kenya, lives a polyamorous lifestyle. Okay, so now we got his details. This is the first time we've seen a man on here, so let's see how this works, child. Polyamorous security tether from Africa.
Interview you blind, child. You're just too fine.
I appreciate that.
All
You
right,
look good.
listen, so you are my first guy that
Okay.
I'm interviewing. I've been sitting down with all the ladies, but you were so sensational. We said we got to talk to LP. Now, first out the bat, before we get into the blind date we set you up with, let me get to know LP more.
All right.
How old are you?
I'm 39.
39.
Yes,
39. Okay.
yes.
Do you have any
You
children?
sure?
No, no children.
Never married?
No.
Child, where you been? I got 100,000 orders for you. How tall are you?
On a good day, 6'6". I say 6'5".
Child, let me tell you something. They've been putting in orders for you, tall, dark, and handsome.
Child, why is she so loud?
Man.
Now, why are you single, LP?
Honestly, I just haven't been looking for any real commitment recently. I haven't been on it. I've just been so focused, man. Just experiencing life, living life. And yeah, that's
So
really,
you haven't been looking for no commitment?
No.
So you just been celibate?
like emotionally celibate.
Kendra, shut up.
So you've been able to have intimacy.
Oh,
without
absolutely. I'm a human being. I have to.
No, but so women are okay with having intimacy with you without being
Girl, now she want to act like these hoes ain't hoeing. Girl, shut up.
girlfriend or in a committed relationship.
I feel like that's normal nowadays.
That is not
unfortunately.
normal, LP.
Well, that's just my experience.
Okay, that's your experience.
Yeah.
Now, do you think you ever want something committed?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think the next level of being an ultimate man is having a family and being able to lead a family and protect the family. So that is definitely on a list for me, just not right now.
Okay, when would you want to be committed?
I put some thought into this. I say, within a couple of years.
A couple of years.
Yeah, I got
okay.
some things I got to do.
Now, let me get before because we're gonna go to the date.
Okay.
Now, could you date a woman with kids?
Ooh, man. No, I don't want to inherit any children.
Inherit any children?
Yeah, I
you want to be
don't.
stepdaddy?
Nah.
Okay, so no kids.
Not for me.
Okay, what's the age range?
He said, I'm not inheriting none of your little bastards.
Now, let me get before because we're gonna go to the date.
Okay.
Now, could you date a woman with kids?
Ooh, man. No, I don't want to inherit any children.
Inherit any children?
Yeah, I
you want to be
don't.
stepdaddy?
Nah.
Okay, so no kids.
Not for me.
Okay, what's the age range?
25. No, I'm lying. 21 to like 34.
21?
Yeah.
How old are you?
39.
What's wrong with the girl you're
Well, are you not paying attention, girl? She still don't know what the hell the answers are. He said 21. What is the problem?
age?
Well, I take my life into consideration. I'm 39. I've been through it. I've lived through life. I've lived
Okay.
overseas. I've experienced the good, the bad, and it's developed a certain level of trauma. And this just naturally happens.
Okay.
And so when I'm dating a woman, I don't want to date a woman with significant amounts of trauma. It's just something
So
I
you
don't
think
want to
women
deal
your
with.
age have trauma?
It's natural. I have trauma.
So you won't give her a chance, but you'll give her younger sister a chance.
I believe a younger woman is just more malleable.
See, this is the problem. That's why I keep telling ladies stop asking for tall, dark, and handsome because they come with vagina. He probably got vagina in each pocket, child.
Nah, I'll be chilling, man.
Oh, you be
I'll
chilling?
be chilling.
Okay, well, let's really find out. Let's see how this date went. We put you on a date
All right.
with a nice one by the name of Sita.
Okay.
Okay. Things took an interesting turn.
All right.
Let's watch the date and then let's continue our conversation.
Uh-oh. All
Okay.
Hold on a second. Because, child, let me tell you something. All right. So I'm a woman. I'm looking at this man after we went through the kerfluffle with regard to Michael B. Jordan. I'm looking at this man and I wouldn't look twice at him. So this is what I'm saying when Kendra was like, you wouldn't go with Michael B. Jordan. No, if you're not attracted to someone, you're not attracted to them. He probably a nice ass man. He clearly in shape, child. Not attracted to him at all in any way, shape, or form. Clearly, he's got a little bit of money too. I don't know what that watch is. His shoes just, I don't know. He just looks like he's got himself together. Yeah, his hair ain't the best. I don't even care about that. No. And it ain't even because of the polyamorous stuff. It's just not attracted to him. So that could be the case with some people. I'm just saying. He's security detail. He probably Princess Zamunda, like y'all are saying. He probably got more money than he know what to do with. Nah. So if you're not attracted to somebody, then the odds are you're not going to have good sex. So what is the point? No. Do what you're supposed to do. Just hang out with him just because he's a decent man and he might have some money. Didn't y'all say that's what women do, and that means that they gold diggers? You can't win for losing. You cannot win for losing. F that man. No, thank you. Shout out to the Princess Zamunda, though, child. How does date go?
Things took an interesting turn.
All right.
Let's watch the date and then let's continue our conversation. Okay.
Hello. Cedar, what kind of name is that? Where's that from?
My mom is West African.
Okay.
But it's also very Indian. And I just found out that it's the number 6 in Swahili.
That's crazy.
Oh, so they just said we just gonna put two Africans together. Is that racist? So they just said we gonna find an African for the African. I feel like that's racist, y'all. How come they couldn't find him an American woman? Kendra just said she got all these women that been waiting. They go find an African. Child, I call racism.
Hello. Cedar, what kind of name is that? Where's that from?
My mom is West African.
Okay.
But it's also very Indian. And I just found out that it's the number 6 in Swahili.
That's crazy because I'm from Kenya and we speak Swahili. So have you been back home? Were you born here or born there?
Oh, yeah, I was born here.
Okay.
My father's American. So.
Oh, that's what's up. West Africa, what country though?
Ivory Coast.
I grew up in Kenya, Nairobi. Moved out to Texas. That's primarily the first place I landed.
Child, tell the talk.
Then I moved out to LA like 10 years ago. You know, you said West African, so I got a question for you. In African tradition, especially certain tribes, they practice more of a poly lifestyle. How do you feel about that?
So I'm Christian, so I don't want that.
Understood.
I don't want that.
Wait. You're Christian, but you don't want that. Hold on, girl. What?
So I got a question for you. In African tradition, especially certain tribes, they practice more of a poly lifestyle. How do you feel about that?
So I'm Christian, so I don't want that.
Understood.
I don't want that at all.
Oh, she's Christian. She doesn't want poly. Okay, child. I thought she was saying she Christian. She don't want to know Christians.
Oh. I think a poly lifestyle is very important. Not because like I just want to be outside. That's not the case at all. I just think I want the opportunity to exercise my nature. What about concubine? That is Christian, right?
Wow. I mean, I grew up around it. I know what it is.
Yeah.
My grandparents, he had like 4 wives.
Yeah.
He had like 50 kids.
Come on.
He built a great.
Wait, the date is over. Why are we still talking? The date is over. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. What is there left to talk about? Can I interject for a second, y'all? If he said he's interested in a poly lifestyle and she says she's a Christian and she's not, why are they still talking? What's there to talk about? What is there to talk about? See, this is what I'm talking about. People just be wasting their time, just wasting time for time's sake. Just wasting time for time's sake. It's over. Get up and leave. We done. Y'all gotta stop getting up and leaving people, child. I don't understand why y'all still be trying to be polite. Ain't nobody trying to be polite to you. Fuck it. I'm out of here. There's nothing left to talk about. Date over.
About concubines. That is Christian, right?
Wow. I mean, I grew up around it. I know what it is.
Yeah.
My grandparents, he had like 4 wives.
Yeah.
He had like 50 kids.
Come on.
He built a great
empire.
Yeah, literally.
Big legacy.
It's amazing. But I do believe that one wife is enough. Marriage is literally becoming one, right? And I still believe you can have all.
Y'all, you can come. One of y'all can have her. She got her natural hair. Whoever said that outfit came straight out the color purple, you ain't shit. I think it was Reaper. Now it do look interesting. It's definitely an interesting. If you juxtapose these two people, they're definitely in different class levels, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Okay. One has and one doesn't have quite as much as the other one has. That's all I'm saying. But she's sticking to her guns now. I don't know why she's still sitting here talking to him, but she's sticking to her Christian guns.
One wife is enough. Marriage is literally becoming one, right? And I still believe you can have all these great empires with just 2 people. I like a man with a vision for his life, a vision for the family he wants, and very clear about it. That way I know where I fit in, right? So we can make that vision come to life.
Okay, I can respect that.
Yeah, what's your green flag?
A green flag of mine. I love to talk, like communication. You know, I think it's very important being able to, you know, like portray thoughts, get my thoughts across, and listen to somebody else's thoughts and ideas. I think that's very important. But like a red flag of mine, I tend to mirror behavior. You know, good or bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I tend to mirror
Child, what the hell is he talking about? What, nigga?
thoughts across and listen to somebody else's thoughts and ideas. I think that's very important. But like a red flag of mine, I tend to mirror behavior. You know,
A red flag of mine, I tend to mirror behavior. Child, do you belong on Singles On?
good or bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I tend to mirror it. So if I get the sense of, yo, this person's pulling back or this person is not as invested as I am, instantly, I'm gonna just match that energy, you know. And if I see somebody's putting in an effort, I'm absolutely gonna match that. I've also had, you know, my brother, he's like, bro, you are so loyal that you could be loyal to a fault, you know. And I think
the polygamist is loyal to a fault.
I think I've taken some time in life to analyze that a little bit and see what that means. So now, in this phase of my life, anything I'm investing myself into is something that I see value in, you know. So if I'm not investing into something, I don't really see value in it.
Next.
Yeah.
The whole poly thing is still, I like to be the only one.
Understood.
But I definitely like the fact that, you know, we just understand certain traditions and stuff like that. That's
Oh no. Are you settling, ma'am? Are you about to settle for the poly relationship after all that shit? Wow. He ain't even say nothing. Now I know that this is edited and all. He ain't even say nothing profound. Look, y'all, she's natural though. Y'all should go ahead and think about taking this one on. Okay. She is natural. She, you know, seems like she's just mostly normal for the most part, the way she dressed and everything. I think this is one for one of y'all. This could be your wife. If they don't work out, if they don't download each other and she get into the poly lifestyle, I think one of y'all, this is a good choice for one of y'all. Now you just got to ask some of the questions. Child, what do you think about Lindsay Clancy? You just got to ask a few questions. That's all. Come on, child.
really nice. And you have a lot of self-awareness, so that it makes it easy to talk to you.
Understood.
Oh.
Let's actually cheers real quick. Let's take a toast to life.
Okay.
We're here, we're breathing, getting to experience and know each other. And I think that's a beautiful thing. So
It's fun. Yeah, cheers.
life.
Ooh, now we get into it. The poly lifestyle.
Uh-oh.
Look at that left boob about to fall out. Listen. I don't wish Kendra any harm. I really don't. But that right boob, just that left boob facing her just looks weird every single time.
Yes.
Okay, so one woman's not enough for LP.
Man, you know what? To be honest, no. I just reflect on my own personal life. Every time I'm in a committed relationship, I go through a phase where I get like sad.
You get sad for what reason?
Is this it for the rest of my life? And that's always haunted me since
So
I was
one
like
woman's
18.
not enough to satisfy your appetite.
It's not my fault I was born a male with these hormones. No.
It's not your fault you was born a male, but so how about the men that are able to control their hormones and only be with one woman?
Wait, it's not your fault you were born male with a hormone. What? Hold on.
Is where I get like sad.
You get sad for what reason?
Is this?
Oh, now we get into it. The poly lifestyle.
Uh-oh, yes.
Okay, so one woman's not enough for LP.
Man, you know what? To be honest, no. I just reflect on my own personal life. Every time I'm in a committed relationship, I go through a phase where I get like sad.
You get sad for what reason?
Is this it for the rest of my life? And that's always haunted me since
So
I was
one
like
woman's
18.
not enough.
What can I get sad? I get sad. This is it? Just one woman? Oh my God. Listen, that's one of the questions you need to ask, Spaces. You need to be here sooner so you can hear all the questions that need to be asked. So I'm trying to help y'all to get rid of these crazy bitches. Okay. If when you go on a date, you need to ask, child, what you think about Nancy Clancy or Lindsay Clancy? And she says, that's my girl. Leave immediately. We done with these heifers. They crazy. Get them out of here. No. Shout out to Reaper. He said, I see the future. She going to end up with a guy like the Crip preacher from yesterday. Hit the like button. Who is the Crip preacher from yesterday? I don't even remember. I don't even remember who you're talking about. It's too much. I can't keep up. All right. Come on, Tether.
To satisfy your appetite.
It's not my fault I was born a male with these hormones. No.
It's not your fault you was born.
It's not his fault that he was born a male with these hormones, child. So what? Well, what if the woman can satisfy you in all that time? I mean, that is a possibility. He ain't even trying to give that as a possibility. He just want a bunch of women. That's it. Well, go find them then, child. Just go on. She about to cave though. I feel like she about to cave. D, thank you, boo. He said, but his brother said he's too loyal. Right? Clearly his brother's full of shit. Clearly. Child, these people just as bad. But this is tether time between both of them.
So how about the men that are able to control their hormones and only be with one woman?
Those are men who are either like that have had to settle for life conditions or circumstances.
Settle for life conditions.
Whether it's religion, whether it's some personal choice they're making, but the ultimate man, if they had it their way, they would want to live this type of lifestyle. And it's not just like a new modern thing. It's been here in existence for thousands of years.
Child, this is what tethers do, child. Go ahead. This is what tethers do. Shout out to them.
I think that what we're doing is, first of all, we know all men are not created equal.
True.
So genetically, you have a lot of the things women desire. Like I said, you're tall, you're a handsome guy, 6'5", and I blame the women. Stop giving you the vagina. Ladies, stop giving him the vagina. That's the problem. Why he not going to be with one? Because y'all keep sleeping with him. He done told you at the door he ain't going to put no ring on it. And if he do, he buy you 2 rings. Now let's get back into it. Now, when it comes to the poly, do the women got to work?
You know what? I'm kind of... Yes.
So I got to share a woman and pay my bills?
So this
That's
is
why you can't find it.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. Ultimately, right? Like I want to have one wife, and then outside of that, I'll have my extracurricular activities. So with my particular wife, ideally, no, I do not want her to work.
Okay.
But if it's like not my wife, then you know.
So the wife can stay at home and the side pieces got to work.
That's gonna be the mother of my children.
Okay.
You know.
So do you feel like you're the prize LP?
I have to. I've had to.
In
Ain't nothing been handed to me. Nothing. I've had to build myself up from zero, and I'm still in the trajectory of like going where I want to go. But I've had to build this up. So yes.
This is what I do appreciate about you, your honesty, right? So I think there's a lot of guys who play games with women and they give them the fantasy when really they just like you, they're gonna have more than one woman. So I think that with you giving the woman the truth at the door,
I agree.
She has the opportunity to proceed or not.
I agree.
Now that I will give. But when it comes to poly, that pocket got to be right, honey.
No, you're right.
Now you can be tall, dark, and handsome, but you got to pay the bills
You're
too.
right. You're right. But let me tell you what's so funny. My life is not reflecting that.
Well, your life is not reflecting that, but you're also not married yet. And I think right now these women, I'm gonna give it to you. You're sexually attractive. So, and this is where I blame the women.
Yeah, whoever said that Kendra wants him, I'm not saying she wants him, but she attracted to him. Where's Ashley Foot today? Now, if Ashley Foot should be here, he ain't here. She keeps saying about how attractive she is. She's attracted to this man. I'm telling you, I'm looking at him like, no, not. It's a no for me, dog. Now let LL come out here. Y'all already know. But I'm just saying, he nice about him, but no, not gonna happen. Spaces says, no, that's not true. A man smashes his girl, then turn around and smash her mom an hour later if she's throwing it at him. No, I believe that. I absolutely believe that. Listen, look, whatever he says is what it is. Whatever he says is what it is. And he can say it because there's women that's going to do it. We already know that there's women that's going to do it. Now, the question is what's her name going to do it? She a Christian and she believe in one. So the question is she going to do it? Now, he said he only want a wife in his extracurricular activity. So as long, like he's saying probably like, you going to live in this room, you going to live in this room, and I'm going to live in the room, be in the room in between, y'all bring your asses. That's what he makes it sound like. But what it sounds like he's saying now is he's going to be married and he's going to do the high value man with benefits thing, which people try to act like that's not a thing. So the outside people got to work, but his wife get to stay home. Sound like chaos to me. It's going to be chaos, I think. Maybe if he finds all these tether women to do it with him, he gonna be all good because they used to it.
But you got to pay the bills
You're
too.
right. You're right. But let me tell you what's so funny. My life is not reflecting that.
Well, your life is not reflecting that, but you're also not married yet. And I think right now these women, I'm gonna give it to you. You're sexually attractive. So, and this is where I blame the women at. I would tell women, stop having, if you want a relationship, right? But you don't even realize some of them might be using you. And how do you feel to be used? Because they just want the thrill of your body and not your mind. You don't care.
Experience builds men. It doesn't do the same for women. So I'm fine with that.
Now this might be, you don't have to answer this question, but I'm just curious. How many women have you slept with?
Why are you asking him that question?
Now, what if you do get 2 women
so
agree
dumb
and they both get pregnant? How does that work?
Whew. Well, I think I have a little bit more discipline in that, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so only one will be able to have sex without the condom.
That is the goal. Like I want to have one.
The other,
wife.
so the one that you strap it up for,
she's fun.
She's just fun.
Why is she asking these questions? She's being a lot really intrusive with this shit. I'm confused. That's for him and these other people to talk about. She might be interested in him.
Fun time.
But wife can have it without the condom.
Yes.
Oh, child.
Absolutely.
Okay, now, what about race? Are you open to all races?
I love beauty, so that comes in all colors.
Okay, so you're open to all races. So when you do finally decide to commit, it won't be to one woman.
Oh no, don't let Neek know. Don't let nothing happen to you, sir. Because if Neek find out, she gonna chuck the deuces. Yo, I can't stop saying that. Let the black women find out that you was messing around with non-black women or talking negatively about black women. They gonna chuck Chuck the deuces.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna have to be one woman, but poly lifestyle, I would have multiple women outside of her.
So do you want to be committed to one woman then?
Yes, I want one wife. I don't want multiple.
Okay,
wives.
so break down. You have one wife.
Yeah.
But you're not committed because you would still be sleeping with other women.
No, that's how you're defining commitment.
Okay.
How I'm defining
Tell
commitment
her.
is this a woman I'm going to be protecting? Is this a woman I'm going to be providing for? Is this a woman that's going to have my children? Is this a woman I'm going to like have provisions for? Yes, I'm not going to have that with every other woman. It's just spending my energy and resources, which I'm not going to be doing that.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the date, but that was
And she's the dating guru.
eye-opening. So for you, commitment means your wife would be your committed person.
Yes.
The other women are what?
Wife has my emotional connection. She has all that. Like she's taking my last name. I'm not giving my last name to fun things, you know.
But your wife will have to know that you have fun things.
Because I'm an honest person, I don't want her to jump into something that she doesn't know. And I believe that like first date, this is what I do. I'm transparent. I'm honest. If you want to get on board, cool. If you don't like the program, that's fine too.
In this poly dynamic, could the women see other men?
Did you just say that to me? No.
Wait, hold on. So you can have other women.
Kendra knows the answers to these questions. I guess she's trying to make it more entertaining for other people or something. She gets on my last damn nerve. Girl, move on. Ain't there something else to talk about? Kofa says, nope, let her ask. Again, he's 6'5" dude has had his pick of the litter. He's open and honest because women will throw themselves at him. Right, we know this. She's trying to sit here and act like she don't know what it is. And she's trying to make it seem like that he should change. No, he's saying what it is. If you decide to go mess with him and then you get mad, that's on you. He's saying what it is. And I already know that women will throw themselves at him for whatever their reasons are. Just like if what's her name ends up downloading, I'm gonna call her dumb. If the lady ends up downloading him, I'm gonna call her dumb. Dummism. She just said she wasn't into it. Then what? I don't even understand why they continued to date. I don't even understand it. Crazy.
But they can't have other men?
Absolutely not.
Okay, explain this.
If I'm committed to her, no. If she's committed to me, absolutely not.
But
That's
you're
my
not
boundary.
committed to her because you're having sex with other people. So why
If this
can't
is
you
my
do the same?
girlfriend, like
Okay.
if she has that title, she
Right.
has that level of commitment. No, even just to get that level of commitment from me, I'm already peeping how you're moving. And if you're moving like that, cool.
You're not giving her the listen. She's gonna be like you. She's gonna be connected to you. Other guys will be able to do the things that you do. But just like you are soaring your royal oaks and having sex with other women, you're saying she can't have sex with other men.
A man with multiple encounters versus a woman with multiple encounters are two different things.
I think that's a disconnect. Because let me tell you why. I understand what you're saying, and I understand
Oh my God, Lord help me.
that your
Her voice is like nails on a chalkboard. Yeah.
experience doesn't confirm what I'm saying. But in your experience, do you find that when the women agree to have sex with you without the commitment, they then want the commitment, or they're then going through a heartbreak?
And that even speaks to my point more. Every woman that I've had encounters with, they always want commitment because women understand that if I'm giving you my body, which is one of the most valuable assets that I bring to the market, I'm giving my body, I'm risking pregnancy, I'm risking all these different changes. I'm giving you my body, I need commitment back. There's a reason for that. Women understand that they're just naturally speaking. You could do whatever you want to do. You have your own autonomy. If you want to sleep around, do your thing, go for it. But just understand from my own personal experience and just studies and other things people have looked into, a woman with multiple partners tends not to be as happy as a woman with less partners.
Well, let me just say this, because you seem like you're a spiritual guy. Every time you have sex with someone, you are attaching that soul to you.
Oh my God. Do you think that he needs to get this type of advice from Kendra? Do you really think he's like, oh yes, Kendra, tell me more. Kendra, excuse me, Kendra dating guru, tell me everything. What can you tell me about my life, ma'am? With nothing. I'm 39, you pushing 50, you have nothing. What can you tell me, oh Kendra, dating guru? DJ says he's a traditional African while she's pushing our culture on him. Something like that. Like, this just don't make no sense at all. Nuruddin. Shout out to Nuruddin. Hey, Miss Denise, remember Kendra G interviewed a hood. They said Michael B. Jordan was not her type because he's not hanging enough for the stars. Yeah, that was a few weeks ago. I remember that. Were you here for that? I don't think you were here for that, but this is the latest episode. This is the latest episode that just got released tonight, and she's already on my last damn nerve. And that boob is boobing.
So even to your wife, when she's laying down with you, she's essentially still laying down with all the other women who you say you're not committed to. And that could be fear, but they are getting a part of your body. They are getting your soul.
Yes.
And you want to return that to your wife, who you're supposed to protect and provide for. And you want her to be okay with that. And all I'm saying is, just like your resistance, when I said, could she do the same? And it's absolutely not. It makes me confused how you can't understand how she would be uncomfortable with the same thing. You're asking her to do something that you would never even entertain yourself.
Right. So for example,
Why the dating guru doesn't understand that there's enough men that can have this? Does she not know who Neo is and what the hell he doing? Why is she doing this? Why is she doing this? This the dating guru. No wonder you bitches ain't got nobody. You listening to this freaking fool. This damn interview should have been over 10 minutes ago. She's still over here thinking that she's telling somebody something. She just said that when we watched her yesterday, if my show is called Singles On and I'm single, I don't understand. Bitch, the point of the show is to get people together in relationships. You dummies don't even realize as long as y'all not getting together, that's more business for her, dummies. Listen to this dummy. I don't even know why he's sitting there listening to her. Child, please. Like she's got some fucking knowledge.
Like you would expect a man to be the leader of the household and provide for the house, right? Cool, but we don't expect that from our women. It is a double standard. There are double standards that exist, and it's just reality. You just have to adhere to it or not.
But what about the part I was talking about, the soul exchange?
Right.
Because
Okay.
the more sex you
You're
have
right.
with different
There she go. What about the soul ties? What about the soul ties?
people, you
You're
are
right.
attaching souls.
And I agree with you. Some people actually call it STD, spiritually transmitted diseases. So I mean, I get it. That's a thing, which is why I spoke to that discipline earlier. I'm just not outside like that. I have my options and I'll exercise it from time to time. But even with the women I choose to deal with, I gotta watch how they move. I gotta watch what they're allowing into their aura, into their energy. I gotta see how they energetically project themselves into the world. These are things I pay attention to. Just because she look good, she got a fatty, she got a nice face, she a baddie, whatever the case is, like don't mean that I'm gonna just be on it like that.
And I would flip it and say that for you. Just because you're tall, dark, and handsome doesn't mean you have all the other things that these ladies say that they really want.
You're right.
And they should stay away, child. We need some pellets spray for LP. I told you.
You see what she is? She being the misandrist again and saying that all you ladies need to stay away. But I thought y'all wanted to get into relationships. You go into the relationship guru who's sitting up there saying that he's wrong, basically, and trying to tell him where he's wrong and what he's doing wrong to all these women who he said he's open and honest and letting everybody know what it is. So if they agreed, then they know what it is. Ain't nobody lying. She not hearing that part for some reason because what she thinks should be. This heifer sitting up here telling this whole man she trying to change his program. Not that she can, but just the fact that she's sitting here trying to. He said what he said. She think what she thinks. Always a black biatch trying to tell somebody else what to do. Oh, she mommying y'all. She mommying him. Well, I'm almost 50 and you're only 39. And I'm telling you, soul ties. Girl, shut the fuck up.
You tall, dark, and handsome come with vagina, child. It come with vagina. So listen, I want to say this.
You don't have to be tall, dark, and handsome. She only putting it on tall, dark, and handsome, child. If he was light, bright with tattoos like that girl last week, that would be enough. Even if he was short, if he had freaking money, that would be enough for enough of these heifers.
Your honesty, I respect 10,000 fold. And I think it would be
No, you don't.
eye-opening because I think what I need for women to learn, which I already know, a lot of times men like you who are super attractive have a lot of options, keeping it up front.
How many times has she said what he looked like, y'all? She attracted to this man. How many times has she sat here talk about he good looking and all that other shit?
It's really hard for him to say, I'm only going to be with one. So if anything, you got my respect and honesty. But that's about it.
That's it.
Listen, if you ever get married, I got to meet your wife.
I got you.
Please invite me
You
to
got
this
the
wedding.
invite to the wedding. You
No,
know.
don't invite me because I'm going to say, girl, don't do it. Don't do it.
It might be in Africa, so just get your
I
passport.
got passports, baby. What you talking to? I got flights, honey.
Look at that.
Don't play with me. All right.
Look at that. Look at that. She got a passport. Hold on. I'm telling you.
But that's about it.
That's it.
Listen, if you ever get married, I got to meet your wife.
I got you.
Please invite me
You
to
got
this
the
wedding.
invite to the wedding. You
No,
know.
don't invite me because I'm going to say, girl, don't do it. Don't do it.
It might be in Africa, so just get your
I
passport.
got passports, baby. What you talking to? I got flights, honey.
Let's
My
go.
money long, child. Don't play with me.
Okay, her money long. So she gonna come to the wedding in Africa. Girl, goodbye. Getting on my nerves.
Let's go to Cena. Now, Cena, she was a little bit uncomfortable when you talked about the poly lifestyle. It's like she wanted to pull her Bible out in the holy water on your child. What did you think about your date with Cena?
She was fun.
Yeah.
She was fun. The irony in her name being Swahili, that's that
Y'all, it's been 15 minutes. They ain't even been talking about the damn date. She been trying to press him.
was pretty
Yeah.
cool. And she was African, you know, that's I always love my African people.
Yeah.
The experience in itself is fun. It was a cool day. She was a nice person. But typically not the type of woman that I like approach.
Okay, that's fair. Now, her reaction when you decided to, disclose that you are definitely into the poly lifestyle, were you surprised by her reaction?
No.
You wasn't. Now, do you get that reaction a lot?
And I'm gonna be honest. Most of the time, yes, but it don't stop nothing.
So they have the reaction, but you still get to have sex.
It don't stop nothing.
Ladies, what the hell am I
That's
gonna
what
do,
I'm
child?
saying. Listen,
Mm.
I base myself on
So what you got to say to that, Kendra? So basically, they all settle. That's what I'm hearing. Oh yeah, they say they don't like it, but then they go ahead and they come through. So he not gonna download her. Do y'all think that she's gonna download him? I think she will. I feel like he's saying that he's not gonna download her. Y'all tell me, do you think that she's going to download him. Child, this is crazy. He said, I still get him, child. I still get him.
To the poly lifestyle. Were you surprised by her reaction?
No.
You wasn't. Now, do you get that reaction a lot?
And I'm gonna be honest. Most of the time, yes, but it don't stop nothing.
So they have the reaction, but you still get to have sex.
It don't stop nothing.
Ladies, what the hell?
That's what I'm saying. Listen, I base myself on like what women respond to.
Actions speak louder than words. So in your experience, they might say one thing, but they'll still pick up that phone when you come to the house.
And I'm a cool person. Like I'm a very listening, sincere, caring person. I'm not judgmental.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I have friends of all spectrums. So it's not like I'm gonna sit there and judge her or she's gonna judge me. I'm gonna be real. And I think that's what women really appreciate.
Okay. Well, when it came to the date with Sita, you decided to delete. You didn't want to do another date.
Yeah.
What do you think Sita decided?
Oh, she said delete. Off rip.
Well, let's confirm. Let's
Yeah, I think
confirm
she
if
did.
you're right. Let's see if Sita wants to be a part of the team.
No, she said no, I don't want
I think the date went good. Just one of the things that came up was that he's interested in a poly lifestyle. I'm not at all, even though both have like the African roots. So I know what that's like. And it's just not something for me. Throughout the date, I enjoyed talking to him. He was easy to talk to and all of those things. But the whole poly thing was just a hard no because he is handsome. So it's nice looking at him. But I would have to delete the whole.
Well, shout out to her. Shout out to her.
Child, Sita at church right now. She enrolled in every Bible study, child. She said, Lord,
Bible,
please.
all of that.
So you're not surprised.
Nah.
Sita wasn't the girl for
Nah.
you either. Okay, well maybe we can find you. Well, we can't find him a girl. We need girls, plural. All right. Listen, I'm Kendra G, and we will see you next time on Dating Download.
Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. Well, I'm proud of her for sticking to her guns, child. Everybody ain't for the foolishness and everybody don't settle. I ain't mad at her for that. They ain't even look like they really went together, honestly, if you ask me. I just don't see him going out with a woman that looks like that. Maybe it's just me, personally. Even though they both tethers. All that tether talk, that was too much. But it is what it is. So that we already got the next episode. So I got to be on the lookout for the next one, y'all. But I am about 20 minutes over than where I needed to be. I got to, it's 10 o'clock, y'all. I got to go to bed. Ain't nobody got time. I'm messing around. Shout out to y'all, though. Thank you so much for coming through. Late night stream. I appreciate you. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are normal. Shout out to Nuruddin. I appreciate you, boo. He said, Bella's after this Kendra G video. You need to adopt a chemist. Samuel's rules. Sell out and get your passports and get on those planes. Nah, you got to stay right here, Nuruddin. Y'all got to stay right here. We going through it now. Getting rid of these biatches one at a time because they all crazy if they following Nancy. Child, I keep wanting to say Nancy Clancy. Lindsay Clancy. Lord, help your people and help me too. See, I'm tired. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I will be on. I might take the day off tomorrow. I think I feel like I need a massage. We'll see. Anyway, keep the notifications on. Definitely have videos on. Make sure you watch that Keisha video if you have not. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody that donated. Shout out to the mods. I see you. I appreciate you. Channel members, thank you so much. Shout out to DJ Sonic for the last poop. Thank you so much, y'all. I see you all in the next one.